certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, everybody. Just Matt and I swapping war stories, that's all. Just a couple of pieces of shit.
That we are.
Swapping war stories and whatnot.
Assholes. That's what we are.
Oh, do I feel good today? I went to the gym. We're sitting close to one another. There's no, I should
Well,
probably...
you know what? You know why I did that? Because everyone's like, look at Matt trying to scoot to the outer edge of this. They're all saying, like, I don't want to sit by you for various reasons. So I'm like,
look,
we're going to sit and both share the screen.
Fuck that. Because, like, I'm a big guy.
Okay.
And I don't like being close to people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tall, I'm 6'4", I'm 220 pounds. I like to kind of be in my own.
You don't like playing legsy once in a while?
Yeah, no. And so, like, people always said that, like, when April and I would do shows together, like, they don't even love each other. Look at him leaning away. I always lean away because I look at my co-host. And I'm not going to look at my co-host. I'm not going to go like this. You know? That's fucked up.
Don't lean in.
Weird.
I'm going to think you want to kiss me. That's
right.
Weird.
And that's, like, she fucked up because she used to think that's what I wanted, too.
Oh.
I was like, no. Absolutely not.
Gotcha.
Should see what she used for her breath. I'm not going to jump in on your guys' fucking bullshit rumors. But
what
no,
you're talking about.
When I talk to people, like on the show and stuff, I give more space.
Yeah.
Like this.
I don't know.
So I don't.
I just didn't want to be like at the outer edge of the, like with half my shoulder off.
So
that's
like,
all.
no offense.
Scoot the fuck over?
No offense to any of your people that you've read. That, hey, what the fuck? Why'd we delete Aaron Cartman? I think I like him. Got to make this loaf piggy sweat for the goal. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
I like that.
Why are we deleting that?
That's funny. Why did we delete all of his shit? I hope he's not hidden, Bone Cold. I like that guy. He can always come over to Rumble. Whatever. Anyway, we have, I was getting to something. The leaning.
And
I just saw that guy. I just saw that guy's chat was deleted, and I was like, I like that guy. What the fuck? Yeah, just the truly nasty, shitty people. And even then, if they leave super chats of $10 or more, let them say the most evil things they want. I want people to be able to pay to hate me. I love that. I just don't want to let anyone hate me for free. If you want to hate me, this has to be monetized hatred.
Gotcha.
We got to monetize the dislike. If people are nasty and awful, I want YouTube mods to block those people. Not because they're nasty and awful.
Because they're not paying for it?
They're doing it for free, and that drives me insane. If you want to pay me money to hate me.
I mean, that seems fair.
That's all I'm asking for.
You're giving them a way to hate you.
Right. I'm not being extreme here. Kevin's soundboard says pay to hate. Makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
With
I
the
ask,
exception of you, there's certain things you cannot say. And you made that clear as well.
I've made that clear, though, that if you send money and you say something I can't say, I'm not going to say.
No, that's absolutely clear and acceptable.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, you're saying Melton needs to cut you in. Let me tell you something. The fact that Melton's been toiling in podcasting with no audience for 20 years and grabbing onto my fucking coattails is the only thing that's made him a dime. If you don't think that that's not delicious reward enough for me, you're wrong.
When's Melton going to let you make him more money and let you in on all them sound, the AI voices?
He doesn't want to. He's very salty right now. because the entire
Does
internet.
he know how much he will make off of you?
Well, here's the deal: the entire internet
Yeah.
hates him right now.
Yes.
And well, not even hates him. You know what? I'm sorry. They don't hate him. They're just dunking on him big time.
Gotcha.
And they're just talking about, like, they've got clips with it, and they're like, it's endless. People were even making fun of him for me. They're like, really? You're going to talk about someone harassing you, and then showed thumbnails of the last 2 years of like hundreds and hundreds of episodes? It's just all about me. And even today's episode, all about me. And it's just like, way to counter all the people that are just shitting and dunking all over you by going, another episode about Aaron. It's like, dude.
Wouldn't know, didn't watch it.
It's not going well. It's not going well for the old guy, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm enjoying about it? I don't have to do anything.
Right.
This guy is losing his fucking mind over me, and I'm not saying a word.
You're just existing.
I'm reading what other people are writing. I'm talking about what other people are. I'm going to play a Mersh clip tonight. I'm going to play a win by 2 clip tonight. I ain't saying a fucking thing. Melton's getting dunked on left and right. I don't even have to lift a finger. This guy has had to go for 2 years to try and make himself any sort of relevance in a tiny corner of the internet on me. On me. And I barely said a peep. And the guy is breaking in front of our eyes. And I'm not saying a word. It's like he's just been sitting here going, for 2 years. And I just went, boop. And he went, he's picking on me. It is good to know that no matter what's going on in my life, not being Patrick Melton always makes me happy. It always brings a smile to my face. So
I can see that.
Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. Jeff Jordan says, Milton's your Ray Finkel. You better apologize to Ray Finkel. He's far more athletic than Patrick Melton will ever be. Taste Fairy Ialto says, I didn't see a Melton thread on Kiwi Farms. I was disappointed. They don't really find him important enough, unfortunately. But somebody did suggest that if they do make one about Melton, that they call it Thread Bar. Because Red Bar is the one who made him disappear away from the country for years. For picking, because he was picking on me. And they want to call it Thread Bar, which I think would be great. That would be awesome. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, I have a great MKE. Who's MKE? Win by 2 clip up. Too long to play on the show, but I highly recommend. I will check it out. Kevin Soundboard says he can't stand your existence, and it's incredible. Yeah. And I will say this. Somebody tweeted out like the synopsis of his show to be like, you're fucking obsessed, dude. This is weird. Now he's just taken to lying. I mean, he's been lying about me for a long time, and it's comical because he lies in a way like where he needs it to be true. Because, again, we're talking about a guy who's been bullied his whole life. His parents never loved him, and he's had to create this persona that he wishes he could be in real life. There's a hostility in what he's created. And now he's just like, Aaron is back with another weekend from shared custody of his kids. Like, I go somewhere like to be with my kids for the weekend. Like, they're not over here. It's weird and it's obsessive.
I've never also brought my child over here to play with your kids or all
never. It's never happened.
No.
But what I'm saying is, like, his obsession with children is so deep that even when he's being called out for obsessing about children, the first thing he does this week while he's seething about it is obsesses over people's children. It's like, dude, that's like, I know he's getting upset, but like, dude, I'm only saying this about you because you keep doing it. People are only saying this stuff about you because you keep doing it. You keep talking about children. You keep talking about kids in a really obsessive, creepy way. And then when you get called out for it, you get mad and you're like, I'm going to contact lawyers because they're saying this stuff about me. And then the first thing you do on Monday is, Aaron's children, Aaron's children, Aaron's children. It's like, dude, you are so not helping yourself here. So it is nice that he can flail for 2 years. And I don't even have to touch the fucking guy. And he's like, I'm going to call lawyers and I'm going to... Overall... being a bitch. Yeah, he's actually saying he wants to get a harassment restraining order against you. LOL, the irony. Yeah, we played that clip this morning. And John from Win by 2 Radio just taking care of my light work for me and just pounding the piss out of the guy. It's fucking great, man. It really is awesome. God bless. Again, just one of the easiest guys I've ever broken without touching. He's Mr. Glass of podcasting. Sam with $2 starting us off on YouTube tonight says, remember, everyone, it's $532 for the goal. No, it is not. You guys were
going up.
The morning crew went $15 in.
Nice.
For tonight. That was nice of them. A late rally in the morning. 235 is the number tonight. Here's the deal. Let's get it under 200 by the top of the hour, and we'll be good. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It is fantastic that you guys support this show the way you do. Continue on, and we'll be great. A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We've got, and this Stephen King guy, he's not doing very well. He's had to deny reality about the Melton stuff, too. I love that I'm making him seethe in the chat. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan, says Melton did a show where he stated his goal was to make April unhireable in any new job. But, yeah, he's a real victim of the toe. Yeah. It's so great to watch this guy just turn bitch made over something that, like, he did.
Yeah.
Like, you're whining and
brought all
crying.
this on himself.
You little bitch. It's just like, be a man. Fucking step up to the plate. Either you can do this or you can't. And whether it's the Red Bar stuff, whether it's the Kevin Brennan stuff, whether it's me, he's proven time and time again he can't handle it. He can't. Like, the Chad Zumach calls in to confront him. And he fucking pussies out to Chad. The guy just can't handle it. Aaron the Nutless Wonder Boy with 199 says, time to derail. You owe me 30 jumping jacks. I do. I have to do those at a time where it doesn't look fucking weird and silly. I might just have to do a separate video because I'm not going to do it on the stream because my head will be cut off and you won't see the actual jumping jack.
I mean, you
part.
should be wearing, something on the bottom half of your body too, not sitting here half naked.
Have my fucking balls, flying up and down while I'm doing jumping jacks.
Your balls, dick and balls flopping.
Just all the dick
goes
and
against
balls.
the YouTube's user
terms
policy.
of service.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone says Melton, that Nambla guy. No, different Melton. Different. Well, I don't know. Well, I have no idea what groups he belongs to or doesn't. Melton is a victim to food and young children. Oh boy. Okay, let's move on. We do have some clips tonight. We have a Mersh clip. We have a Win by 2 clip. But then we have a bunch of news to talk about tonight. James Earl Jones passed away. I don't know if people saw that or not yet, but he was 93 years old.
Which one's he? Is he the Men in Black dude?
You're joking. But you're joking, right? Like, you know who James Earl Jones is.
If you show me a picture of him, I would. I watched a movie.
What'd you watch?
The new Twister.
That doesn't count. Nobody gives a fuck about the new Twister. Have you seen the original Beetlejuice?
Yes.
So you can see the new Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Okay. You don't know who James Earl Jones is. Mufasa, Darth Vader. Have you ever seen?
I've seen Lion
Have
King.
you ever seen Star Wars?
I've seen Star Wars. Yes.
Okay. You know who Darth Vader is?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. All right. Ryan the Garbage Man, call back in a little bit. I'll get us all hooked up here, and we'll do that. So you don't... Fucking hell, dude. It's hard to do a show with you and, like, do anything pop culture related, which it sucks because I love that kind of shit. Because you don't know anything. Like, do some work. I pay you to be here now. Do some work for me. Like, no shit. This was my thing with Adrian. Was like, I would talk about shit with Adrian. He was like, oh man, I don't know. And he would think that was cool to not know shit. And I'm like, you're on a show where we talk about shit. You have to know shit.
I don't think it's cool to not know shit. I just don't know shit. There's a difference there.
Goodfellas
You
when?
knew what you were getting.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan. Matt only has time for shit movies. Goodfellas when? Godfather, Kubrick. Dude.
Huh.
How about something? Give me something.
We need an assignment.
I've given you numerous.
No, we haven't been specific. Nothing has been assigned. You've just like thrown shit out there.
That's what an assignment is. I sit there and I say, James Earl Jones, or I say, watch Goodfellas, watch The Godfather Part 2, watch Casino, watch Jaws, watch fucking, stop me when you've seen one of these.
I've seen Jaws.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. The Departed.
No.
There Will Be Blood.
No.
No Country for Old Men.
No.
Fargo.
Yes.
Okay. Seen Fargo.
Uh-huh.
No, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Parts of it. I never actually watched the whole thing.
The Money Pit.
No.
Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Okay. Seen Forrest Gump.
Yes.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. I don't think I have seen the whole thing.
Someone says Melton's favorite movie is Cuties. That's funny. Kevin Soundboard with $1 says Matt was placed here by an alien to study the human race. He still hasn't grasped the concept of watching a movie other than E.T.
I've seen E.T.
Brokeback Mountain.
No.
Okay.
No.
Won't watch it? Too gay?
It's, yeah.
You're worried you'll catch
I'll
gay?
catch it. Oh, yes, I'm worried I'll catch it.
Yeah. I get it. I understand. A lot of people.
It's already
feel that.
borderline. I don't need to be exposed to more.
You're
I don't wanna
right.
catch
Yeah.
it.
You don't want to catch gay because you're already kind of, in it. Okay. Well, I mean, I've given you homework assignments now. How about Money Plane? Have you seen Money Plane?
I've only heard the song.
It's got Thomas Jane, and that's just kind of insane.
Uh-huh.
You know, a guy texted me today
Yeah.
while the show was off the air.
Yep.
That's right. Somebody texted me. Somebody took the time to send a text to the show line while I was off the air, and they were angry with me.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Citizen M, nobody in my extended family is emailing Melton. I have terrible news for you. Patrick Melton lies a lot. he's a liar, Citizen M, and it's funny and hilarious and sad to watch all at the same time.
Yeah, he was completely wrong about everything he said about me.
So when it comes to like the movie thing, I just want you to make sure you watch one of them.
Okay.
So somebody sent me
We're going to do that.
So somebody sent me a text today, and they said, these are my notes from the Vikings game. Don't worry, I know you didn't watch that either.
No, I did watch the Eagles on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did football night on Friday.
Fun.
Grinch is a Eagles fan, so she's one of those ones you hate.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. Get a pit bull. Oh, my God. So
No, she hates those two.
So I got a text from somebody, and they said they're mad at me. They're like, they don't like that we've played Money Plane before. Because you're not allowed to play that. That's
because
only
someone else did.
Only Mersh can play Money Plane. Even though every
okay.
time we play Money Plane, I go, I saw Mersh do this. You know? And he gets really bent out of shape, and he gets his tits in a ringer, and he goes, you are not allowed to use Adonis Paul's hate. You can't do it. You're not allowed. And my response to the text, I don't respond to these texts, but my response publicly on the show here is, oh, yeah, watch me. I love when people text you like, you're not allowed to do this. It's like, I bet you $1 million I am.
Yeah.
I bet you $1 million I'm allowed
Can you
to
explain why you're not allowed to?
He says, Adonis Paul says you can't. Great. That's fantastic. That's awesome that he says I can't. Guess what? I still can. And here's the deal. Me not being able to use Adonis Paul's hate is in itself a hate for me. So it's kind of a paradox I'm stuck in because on one hand, I don't want Adonis Paul to be mad at me.
Yeah.
Because I like Adonis Paul. I appreciate what he does. His school shooter thing was hilarious. So I hate that Adonis Paul might be upset that I use, and I even call it the Adonis Paul hate. However, I also hate the idea of not using hate.
Yeah.
So not using or using hate in and of itself is a hate. So I don't really know what to do. I'm torn. I'm going to go with Dead Game, who says you can say anything you want.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Fuck
fuck
it.
that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to say I hate that I'm going to be using the hate. Fair enough. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, I used to work 80 hours a week and I still saw stuff. I don't get the reason.
Yeah, I do shit when I get home. I don't know what to tell you.
But my thing is, like, you watched a football game.
Yeah.
You watched a movie. So you can watch a movie a week.
Like, yeah, there was a specific time slot set out for these things. Yes.
Okay, set out a specific.
We had to make plans.
Set out a specific time slot to watch Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
And make it this week.
Grinch, we're watching Goodfellas.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, is that long?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I'm going to pause in the middle, make some popcorn. I'm going to come back and get back into it.
Can you just sit and watch a movie?
For 2 hours and 40 minutes?
Dude, this is me. I can barely sit still, but you turn on one of my favorite movies, I'm good. I'm going. Can you do that for me?
Goodfellas. We'll do Goodfellas.
Watch Goodfellas
Let's do Goodfellas. We got to put that on the fucking calendar, Grinch.
So anyway, James Earl Jones died at the age of 93.
Mm-hmm.
That's James Earl Jones.
Oh.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
No.
Sandlot?
Yeah, he's a Sandlot guy. Okay, I know Sandlot.
I say Darth
I've seen
Vader.
Stand By Me.
I say Darth Vader. I say Mufasa. I say all these things. That motherfucker, I don't know what you're talking about. No idea. No clue. Oh, Sandlot. Oh, yeah.
He didn't look like that when he was Darth Vader.
Oh, Darth Vader is blacker than James Earl Jones. That's true. James Earl Jones passed away. A Field of Dreams?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Like I said, Stand By Me also, another old movie.
Is he in Stand By Me?
No, I'm not saying he is. I'm saying I've seen old movies. Trying to say I've seen stuff.
Fucking hell. He died at 93 at his home in Dutchess County, New York. I actually did see, I was reading comments on one of these stories on Twitter, and someone actually wrote, what did he die of? And I'm just like, being fucking 93, and he probably tried to stand up, and that was it? Like, that's all it takes at 93 years old. You're like,
I'd be more in the category of being amazed he made it that long.
93 is a good run, dude.
Especially for a black man.
What the fuck, man?
They don't live that long. It was a joke that comedians have done. I'm not allowed to make the joke too.
Black people can't live until 93?
I mean, isn't there actually their average age shorter just because of...
But a lot of it's because of like poverty and bad diet and heart disease. It skews the numbers. It's not like if you're a really rich black guy, you just drop dead at 50 for no reason.
And he's proving that.
Right. He's allowed. Yeah, Matt, black people are allowed to live to 93 if they can.
I knew they were allowed to.
Yeah.
I've always known they were allowed to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, 93 is a good run for anybody. White
It's a
or
hell
black.
of a fucking run.
Yeah.
That's old as fuck. I don't know if I want to live that long.
Well, I mean, like I said, the only thing you got to worry about is literally you might do this. Here's what I think happens when you're 93. You go to get up out of a chair and you go like this. You go, and you feel death. And you go, fuck. And you have to sit back down and wait. Because you're like, oh, that was it. That's all my life force had. Oh, shit. And then you go, I'm going to fall asleep now. Fuck, I'm not waking up.
Do you shit yourself before or after?
After.
Oh, okay.
After you die and everything relaxes.
Uh-huh.
It just all kind of like a horse.
Old loose asshole just makes that noise.
Like watching a horse like watching a horse shit. That whole kind of thing. Stephen King says they get shot more often. I mean, per capita. Sure. Per capita, I would say. They probably get shot more. All right, guys, let's get started on the money end of things. I hate to do that this early in the show. Oh, my God, we can't make a dime. We are 235 away from today. I'd like to be under 200 by the top of the hour, so let's get generous. Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo are my three favorites. We also love a good Rumble rant, a good super chat, love gifted memberships. And here's the thing with gifted memberships. Numero uno Josh Denny fan has still not gotten a gifted membership. Numero uno Josh Denny fan, could you try really hard to check in the bottom to see if you're able to receive gifted memberships?
Yeah, you got to turn it on.
And then would people just start gifting a fuckload of memberships on YouTube, please, to see if tonight we can get one to Numero uno Josh Denny fan? That would be nice. Triple N says, goalie, go. Yeah, I know. I talked about this morning. I wish I didn't have to. I hate it. Especially that there's pressure on the fact that I had to take 3 or 4 or 5 shows off, and it really put us in a fucking bind and lost us a lot of money. So I hate that I'm stressing about it. I hate that I'm upset about it. I hate that it's the only thing surrounding this show that makes me, look, I'm sweating already now. It makes me feel this way. I fucking hate it, dude. It makes me feel like a piece of shit. It makes me feel like I'm not doing a real show. I get that. So the only way I can get around that is by stressing to the audience how important it is in the hopes that they chip in 10 or 20 bucks and we can knock this thing out early and I don't have to do this part. But when it gets closer to 7:30 and nothing's come in, I do start to get a little nervous. So just a healthy reminder, rally for us. Let's get this done. We've got a big show on the way. Please make it so I don't have to talk about money. I would appreciate that. All the links are pinned at the top of the page. Some local news for you, some St. Cloud stuff. Friends Bar and Restaurant in Waite Park is shutting down.
I kind of liked that place.
Closing the doors. That seems like a place that you would love. Friends holds a very special place in my heart.
Uh-huh.
It was one of the few bars open on my 21st birthday.
Oh.
I turned 21 on December 24th of 2007.
Yep. Oh, okay.
And
that seems like a place that'd be open.
Yeah. They were open. Ultimate was open.
Yep.
And there was one other place that was open on the 24th that we went to. I want to say it was Boudreaux's. I think
I could see Boudreaux's being open.
Boudreaux's, Ultimate, Friends, and I think those were the three I made it to. And oh boy, did I get good and drunk. I puked in the Ultimate parking lot. I felt like absolute shit the next morning. I drank a glass of water at my cousin's house the next morning. I threw it up. And I remember I went to the bathroom. I thought I was being chill about it.
Yep.
Like I drank the water and then I went into the bathroom and I just threw up that, that light yellow when you got nothing in your stomach.
Yep.
And I went back and sat on the couch and just felt like shit. And one of my aunts asked me, would you like some food? And I'm like, no food. And my cousin goes, you want another glass of water to throw up? I'm like, no, I'm set. Thank you. So, yeah, Friends Bar and Restaurant in Waite Park, which, by the way, can we put restaurants in hard quotes?
Right.
Friends Bar and Restaurant.
And place that sells bar grub.
Yeah, I don't really know
It's
if
not a restaurant.
Yeah, I bar and grill,
Yeah.
I think is a good thing when you have like just bar food.
Yeah.
Although it's more bar and deep fryer.
Right.
Or bar and pizza oven. But bar and restaurant.
But if you got burgers, you can say grill.
Yeah.
But restaurant, no. I'll agree with you. That's not a restaurant. That's a bar and grill at best.
Like if you have seafood on the menu, I'll let you go restaurant. But even then,
that
if
place
it's frozen,
better not have seafood on the menu.
Dude, if they have fish at
it.
Friends, don't eat it. It's unless it's like frozen breaded Costco
the deep
shit.
fried shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
probably
not like
what
shrimp.
it is. No, don't eat shrimp from Friends Bar. Well, you won't have to worry about it after September 22nd.
Aww.
They're closing the doors in about 2 weeks from yesterday.
This is a bummer, man.
Yeah, no more Friends. No Friends Bar. It's right by my cigar shop that I go to load up on cigars.
Oh.
That's where Friends is. Again, went there on my 21st birthday. Last time I was in there, April and I went there in September or October. It's been about a year since I've been there. And
I should go there one more time.
It looked rough.
Is there a reason? Just business is down or?
Well, the people who bought it in 2017.
Okay.
The owner, Colin Fryhammer, says it has been an amazing experience to provide service for people in the area that he grew up in and that he is thankful for his wonderful staff. Fryhammer and his father purchased the bar in July of 2017, so they made it 7 years.
Yeah.
Friends Bar and Restaurant is located in the Waite Park Marketplace Shopping Center, blah, 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 blah. That's it.
Oh.
That's all they have. But,
What the hell?
And then
Give us a reason.
Look at the pictures. So this is WJON. This is the local news leader.
Yeah.
Here in St. Cloud. It's that little short article and then these pictures. Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Same sign twice. Outside of the building from different angles.
You couldn't fucking go in. You know you took this on a shitty phone, too. Like, these weren't, like, professionally done pictures. You couldn't walk through the door, go in, and take a few pictures of the place for their big, going away.
Too much work.
Yeah.
Too much journalism required for that.
I had too much shit to do, so I just, stopped outside and just,
Didn't even get out of the car. Just held my phone out the window.
I think they just kind of drove by. I don't even think they put it in park.
Yeah.
But Friends is gone. Rusty Grammar with $2 says, if it wasn't for Matt, my name wouldn't exist. Jesus Christ, Matt, can you not talk like a crane operator on the air? Is that what I said?
That's basically what you're telling me to do, yeah.
I think it was that, yeah. But, Yeah, no more Friends Bar. It's gone. What was the brand you said was good?
What?
Says Dead Game. What brand?
What brand?
Brand of what? Brand? Los Teos Synthesizer says that place looks so sad, like an old supermarket.
Yeah, but they had there's not that many bars in that end of town. How is business not okay?
Well, yeah, because what do you have? You have Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's not a bar. That's a restaurant with a bar.
Yeah, you have
There's that weird that steakhouse thing that's in with that hotel that went up.
Mavericks. Yeah. And that's more high end cocktails and shit.
So again, not bar.
Yeah. Where are all the poor
Ultimate,
people in Waite Park going to go to drink now?
You got the Ultimate. That's the only other thing over there.
Ultimate's, yeah, that's a good place.
But other than that, that's really it.
Yeah. Waite Park lost their last place to go drink and feel
their last
shitty.
Dive bar.
Yeah.
That's their last dive bar. You do got Pesties.
You do have
That is a little bit more of a
Pesties.
drive, but you do got Pesties.
But it's also way more of a dive.
That was
Pesties.
more of a dive than Friends?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were on the same level.
Pesties is a bag of shit.
I haven't been there for years.
Oh, my God. I was in there after a round of golf with my neighbor a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it is a shithole. HR Pesties is a fucking... Oh, my God.
Check out
is it terrible.
Pesties then. I like shitholes.
Do you?
Yeah, I like shithole bars.
It's a good shithole.
I love me a good shithole bar.
Yeah.
I feel at home in them for some reason.
Oh, brand of cigars they were at. Yeah,
Oh.
why do you feel at home in a shitty bar? I don't understand why
white,
you would.
white trash.
feel-
Don't
oh, yeah, I
know
wouldn't.
any pop culture stuff.
I wouldn't know. So, the brand of cigar, the one I've been doing lately is Macanudo. God, it's not gold. Macanudo in a glass tube. That's what I need to know what it is. Oh my God, that looks like.
Where's that glass tube being stuck in those pictures?
Jesus
They're blurred
Christ.
out.
It's all blurred out. It looks like I just looked up fucking trans porn.
That's Clinton with his cigar in a glass tube.
Macanudo glass tube cigar. Macanudo Crystal. I don't think that's the one. Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh.
Okay, that's the one. So Macanudo Crystal is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
A box of 8 for $44.99. Holy shit, that's a killer deal.
Yeah.
I pay $12 a pop for those. Holy fuck. Maybe I'll get myself a nice little 8-pack of Macanudo Crystals. No, you know why? Because then I'll smoke
You know,
them.
honestly, you smoke them all, and we all have to listen to you whine about how you feel like shit because you smoked too many cigars.
Yeah, that's true. Cohiba Red Dots are my cheater favorite, where like that's like the one you're not really like. Of course they're good.
Gotcha.
Like those are amazing cigars. They're very good. Gurkhas I've kind of gotten off of. They kind of kick my ass lately. I'm off of Rocky Patel 92s too, but the Macanudo Crystal I really really like. Aaron's Big Black Cellmate with $2 says Pesties is like Benton Station with less stabbings. Are there a lot of stabbings at either one of those places?
I don't know if there's necessarily a lot of stabbings at Benton Station, but you get the vibe some nights.
Okay. Thank you, Aaron's Big Black Cellmate. You know, everybody throw in a couple of bucks. We got her down to $2.30 now. We moved the needle finally. Oh, my God. Finally moved the needle a little bit. Everybody throw in a little. We want to get under 200 by the top of the hour so I don't have a full-blown panic attack on tonight's show. We're also going to do a debate stream tomorrow night.
Ooh, that'd be
and
fun.
I don't know how much money those make, so I'm kind of panicking and freaking the fuck out because, like I said this morning, the goals are kind of mandatory right now.
Yeah.
They're not exactly optional. I need to hit them. But yes, 2:30 is the number tonight. Don't make me worry about that. Just throw in. We've got a good show. I don't want to break to beg, but I will have to. So yeah, Friends closing. What's his name? James Earl Jones passed away. Now we can get into our clips tonight. Now we can get into some of the gossip, some of the scuttlebutt, some of the silly shit. And for those of you who say you don't like this stuff, I'm sorry. I have to do what draws viewers and money. And people start throwing in when you talk about this dumb shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are into this.
So if you don't fucking, like, if people yell at me, people bitch, why do you do this stuff? Why do you do that stuff? Because I got to fucking make money, dude. And if you like it when we don't do this shit, then throw a bunch of, like, I will always go wherever the business is.
Yep.
Like, if people like when we're not doing that, pay up when we're not doing that, and I will keep not doing it. But we start talking about this shit, people come over, 5s and 10s start getting dropped at a time.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Vidam says, let's go, everyone. Don't be like Benton Station and not clean your taps. Please donate to this amazing show. Kevin Soundboard says, have you ever had an AVO by Davidoff? Incredible cigar. I've never had a Davidoff. I've always wanted to, but I've never had an opportunity. Nana's Clam says, also gifted 5 memberships as $10. Yeah, because I get $2.30 from each gifted membership. I'm sorry, Nana's Clams. Again, another person just trying to sit there with a calculator like I haven't figured this shit out. Yeah, Bigot on Socialist Media says, Nana's Clams, you complain a lot. I'm not sure if you're serious. Right, it's weird. It's fucking silly shit, man. It's really small potatoes kind of shit. Let's get into some of these clips. Throw in a few bucks so I can just run through these, do a show, and not be the fucking tin can rattler that I am. It's John DiCaprio from Win by 2. What the fuck? Why am I seeing this guy so many times?
He's wearing an Eagles shirt.
And a weird gay haircut. Like, what are those? People call me the Spider-Man because of my haircut. What are these fucking tendrils going down his face? Did he convert to Judaism and then put the payas on the front instead of the side? What the fuck is going on here? Is that makeup on his eyes? Does he have like war paint on? Or am I getting a glare? Do you see what I'm talking about?
I see what you're talking about.
You know the girl in Back to the Future Part 2 that's riding on the hoverboard and she's got the long nail and the little face paint mark on her face? That's what this reminds me of. Or he's in some kind of like 80s tribute band.
I was going to say, he gives me a Corey Feldman vibe.
A little bit of a Corey Feldman vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Red Bar has in-ears, so John has to have in-ears.
Yeah. Okay.
He can't wear regular headphones because
fuck up his hair.
Right, well, yeah, that too.
That style he's got going.
Maybe that's
on there.
where we're at. We're just jealous.
Fucking style.
Yeah, he's got that thing all fucking swooped together. Whereas I'm just sitting there going, if I brush this part over this way more, will that disguise the power alleys a little bit? John doesn't have that problem.
No.
John has a cholesterol problem. He doesn't have a hair problem. But he's also a shitty, awful, disgusting Eagles fan, and they're all retards. But I'm trying to compliment the guy.
Yes.
I am. I'm trying to say nice things about him. I just have to get through all of the awful things about him. And unfortunately, in his general appearance, there's a considerable amount to get through.
A lot to get through.
Before I get to the compliment.
Yes.
People who wear hoodies under football jerseys also need to be killed. But that's neither here or there. We're going to forgive today.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's sensible because I'm wearing my jersey, but I've also got my sweatshirt in case I need a hood up. Shut the fuck. Wear the sweatshirt over the jersey then. Stop with the jersey.
I'm not a fan of his background either. He's half in a room, but yet like half of it is outer space with fucking green dots.
I'm expecting fucking Anakin and Obi-Wan to land this thing at Coruscant on fire.
Yeah.
As he goes down. Sorry, that's from episode 3. You wouldn't get that reference.
I watched the first trilogy and
Yeah.
1 or 2 of the second. Yeah.
I understand. So John DiCaprio of Win by 2. I'm being unfair. I'm being really shitty right now because he's actually done a great job lately of kind of cataloging Patrick Melton's follies lately, of which there are many. Here's the thing about Patrick. John nailed it this morning with the clip we played when he said, you could just ignore all this and let it roll off your back. If it didn't bother you. But it clearly bothers you. You're talking about going to lawyers like a punk-ass bitch. Which, by the way, is fine with me because I know that's who he is deep down. So I hope he does that because that just proves everything I've said about him true.
Yeah.
That he's a punk bitch who's playing a character because he doesn't like who he is. Going to a lawyer is a punk-ass bitch-made move. But I expect that out of him because I know that's who Patrick is. So I thought John really nailed that this morning. He also points out that Patrick is so rattled by the child creepiness things people have uncovered about him,
Cheese
that
pizza.
he's now faking that he's married. He's wearing.
He did this again before.
Remember when he said, "Oh yeah, my wife," and then everyone looked through it and they said, "You're not married."
Yeah.
There was that clip years ago before he got booed off stage and never did stand up again and ran off the stage crying, where he's proposing to some tiny little human being that he may have eaten. And there's no record that they ever got married. Now, John DiCaprio goes, Melton is so rattled by people saying all this stuff that he's trying to throw the scent off the trail of him being a weird guy who talks too much about children.
Yeah.
By putting a fake wedding band on.
Oh, boy.
Get ready for that. John DiCaprio, I got to admit, fucking nails it in this one. Let's watch.
I just don't think he's married. A lot of his actions from the past year have indicated that one of a single man or man on the prowl or a closeted homosexual at
May I choose?
Closeted homosexual at best.
May I get the odds on the ladder, please? I think John might have
That's where
something.
I put my money.
Yeah.
I don't think Patrick is married, and it's very bizarre. I've been watching Melton now for almost 2 years as well. Just as long as I've been watching Steel Toes, is about as long as I've been.
John, you have the saddest life of any man I've ever seen. Could you imagine watching me not watching me to be entertained? I mean, that goes without saying. But watching me to keep an eye on me. You know, I've been watching this Aaron just to make sure he's not hiding anything. Yeah, because if there's one thing I do well, it's not saying everything.
Yeah. No.
It's hiding shit. I do it
You're
really,
the master
really.
of secret keeping.
Oh, I'm the best. By the way, how's your crabs that you told me not to talk about on the air? Shit.
Not too bad. They kind of lost their home when I shaved everything. So
Yeah, they do that.
yeah, they're a little easier to get away or get rid of that way.
All right, I want to go back and hear that closeted homosexual clip again
All right.
because that was fucking funny.
And it's very bizarre. I've been watching Melton now for almost 2 years as well. Just as long as I've been watching Steel Toes, is about as long as I've been watching Melton. And in these 2 years, I've never seen Patrick with an actual wedding band. Okay, you see it right there, ladies and gentlemen. The first time.
And he's purposely showing it.
Yeah,
By the way, black rings are swinger rings.
that's a thing.
Yeah. Black rings are swinger. Oh, what are you doubting? Are you doubting my knowledge?
No, I have no idea how you would know that.
Black rings are swinger rings.
Go back.
And by the way, Patrick ain't no swinger. Because if he gets in the swing, that swing a broken. Ain't no swinging with Patrick. He doesn't even have one person who's interested in him. Could you imagine if you went to one of those fishbowl parties and you drew Patrick's keys? And then you're like, you know what? If Patrick's at a swingers party, there should be a revolver on the table next to the fishbowl.
You're way out.
And you draw Patrick's keys and you just go and blow your head off and go, oh, thank God, at least I don't have to do that.
I challenge everyone to do this after today's episode. Go to Nobody Likes Onions on YouTube. Go to the live section of the channel and click oldest and go through every fucking video.
If any of you have done this, if any of you did what John DiCaprio said, do something to yourself that YouTube won't allow me to say, because that's the end of the line. Or you know what? Don't do that. Abandon your family. Move off into a mountain somewhere and never become part of polite society ever again.
There's one guy that probably has. Citizen M.
Well, God bless him. That's different because he's already done that.
Yes.
He's already done that.
Yeah.
Every episode, and you never see this ring right there. Only until these allegations.
Is that one of the
came out
silicone
this week,
ones too?
Yeah.
Or
he decided to put on this wedding
super
band.
cheap?
Almost a cover. Almost to think, oh, he really is married. See, a married man
family
wouldn't be
man.
a pedophile.
And by the way,
Oh no, a married man couldn't be a pedophile. said-
most of them end up being married men.
Yeah.
That, like John Wayne Gacy, that was his cover, you know? So it's not like, oh, look, you know what Patrick's doing? He's showing it on the air because he wants somebody to ask him about it. Mm-hmm. So he can then talk about that instead of his whole chat just being people going, you're a fucking creep, dude. Like this shit, and Patrick does this cope where every time he's caught doing something, he goes,
Yeah.
"Wow, that's a joke." Don't you? Yeah. Here's the thing about jokes, Pat. People have to be laughing. So like every time you've done this kid shit, it's been like on podcasts and stuff where you go after, and everyone else is sitting there horrified. And I don't think you realize it because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
But he's wearing the wedding band, and honestly, it looks like a lug nut for a suspension bridge because he has such fat fucking hands.
Yeah, that's a really big wedding band.
He's just a big, giant, fat oaf.
It's fucking huge. Just get a normal looking ring. Why do we have to?
It
Why
has-
that? Why that?
Because when you're trying to hide something, remember, you
the
guys.
standoutness of it.
No, guys, I've been right about this guy from day one. So just trust me when I say everything that's showy and big about him is hiding from something.
Gotcha.
His big stomach even is hiding from the bullying and mom and dad not giving a fuck about him. The big gaudy ring of silicone is to hide from the fact that people are busting him on all these child things he's talking about.
I got it.
The big voice and the big presentation is to hide from the fact that he's a wounded boy on the inside.
He accidentally left his cock ring on his finger.
Oh,
You said silicone ring and it clicked.
that's a little too big, I'm sure.
Again, it just seems insane that the first time we're seeing this wedding band is in light of all of these fucking chomo allegations. I mean, it's bizarre.
Fuck a 16-year-old so bad.
It's bizarre.
That was Patrick Melton.
Again,
by the way.
I'm not calling you this, Melton. I'm just saying you're not helping your cause here. Why now? Why choose to put on this wedding band now? Okay, so maybe he just wasn't married for the 3 or 4 years that he's
Right.
had been doing these lives. So then what? We're supposed to be led to believe that he just got married on Wednesday? Like he
Didn't
made it
say anything
official
about
on
it?
like Wednesday or Thursday. So then he started to wear. I don't buy it, man. But this was somebody, I guess, on Kiwi
right.
Farms named Joe Borden. So steel toe A-logging is a highlight of his career.
That's my favorite thing. He's been around
Wow.
for 20 years. No, it even says less than 50 people were watching his stream. His peak
Yeah, is you.
is me. So like this morning, we peaked out at 1,100 live viewers, right? He tried to go head to head with Kevin Brennan today. He peaked at 800 and got his ass kicked by Kevin. So Patrick, the biggest he's ever been.
Yeah.
To quote Eminem, I had to give him a career to destroy it.
Ah.
I had to give it to him, and now we're watching it all just be ripped away. Why? Because this is what happens when you deal in dishonesty. I can survive shit because I tell people I'm fucking garbage. I'm doing my best, but I'm going to be like, he fucks up because he wants to stand in judgment of everybody. The problem is he's got a skeleton-filled closet.
Oh yeah.
And he wants to deny it and pretend he's not that guy. If he would just embrace what he is, and that's a guy who's fucking creepy about kids, again, can't help himself either.
Yeah.
Because even when the whole world is talking about, or that whole internet world is talking about it, and you're clearly bothered by it to where you're talking about lawyers, you pussy-ass motherfucker, even when you get to that point, you still cannot help yourself by mentioning my children.
Yeah.
Cannot help. I mean, that is what we call habitual. That is what he can't help himself.
Also, he pretends to be married to a woman. But now this is Melton's gay, and Melton being married to a fake woman seems to be like the main narrative that is coming out. So you have to be kidding about his the wife thing. I knew Patrick Melton many years ago when he was trying to do stand-up down in Florida and California mostly. He was seeing a guy at the time. Wow. He was
What?
seeing a guy at the time.
That's the end of the clip. So
I guess
this
you and I
guy
put our money in the right place.
Yeah, this guy on Kiwi Farms is saying, look, Patrick was dating a dude. That's what he says. I have no reason not to believe him. But he says Patrick was dating a dude at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I knew about him when I was doing shows with him. And again, I believe it because that guy has no reason to lie. And also, why would that guy make up such an obscure thing about comedy in Florida back then? Like, I believe that guy.
Right.
I believe that guy. Numero uno Josh Denny fan says, I believe both NLO and MLC were getting fake viewers today. Numbers were inflated from the norm. I I don't know how to even buy viewers or subscribers or anything like that. So I can't accuse other people of doing it because I don't even exactly know how that happens. The MSO with a good point. He writes, not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. Right. If Patrick was fucking a dude back when he was doing stand-up in Florida, he was fucking a dude. That's fine. Nobody cares. It's just that, why do you have to wear a fake silicone ring to pretend you're married? In fact, that just makes the stuff you say about kids like even creepier.
Yeah.
You know?
Just a little bit.
So I would have just gone with the original, I'm a lonely, fat, single guy. And then, like, you're so hideous and you're so tragic looking that now you're going to say that some woman has subjected herself to that? That's not okay. That's not okay. Let's go through these super chats. And then we got 12 minutes to make $25 and get ourselves under 200 by the top of the hour, guys. Goals are necessary. We have to have them now. Because, well, we're fucked. Danglin Wang with 99 cents. Thank you very much. Hooters Girl with $4.99. Appreciate it. Also, Hooters Girl with $1.99 says Surstroming with Matt equals goal met. You're welcome. Yeah, we gotta remind me. I gotta get Surstroming. Hooters Girl paid for it a while back. It's a thing.
What is that?
That's the best I can do. It's a fish thing that we have to eat. 220. Away from tonight's goal. How the fuck did
I get volunteered to be stunt boy?
Because if I do it, you have to too. D Gulag with $5 Canadian says obligatory. Numero uno Josh Denny fan with $2 says Josh Denny knew Melton as a personal friend for years and has all but said outright that Melton was gay. Now, why wouldn't Melton just come out and say he's a homosexual? Nobody would care. And it's not like anyone, nobody puts their stock in Patrick Melton as like his sexuality.
Right.
Like, you know what I like about this guy? He looks like he gets pussy. He doesn't. He looks like a guy who plays a shitload of video games and doesn't leave that darkened basement very often and orders in a shitload of takeout food. Like, nobody's going to hear Patrick Melton's gay and go, I'm not being a fan of his anymore. I thought he was crushing pussy. Nobody ever thought that. So he could just come out and say he's gay and it wouldn't be a big deal. Unless he's not, then don't.
Yeah.
But it would make a lot of sense. All the hiding, all the pretending to be something you're not. It does.
Twice pretending to be married.
Twice pretending to be married. It does make sense. 220 away from today. Guys, get in that PayPal. Get in that Streamlabs. Get in that Venmo. Go. Money is the gayest, fucking lamest part of this show. It drags the whole show down. I fucking hate it. I feel gross. I sweat. It's disgusting. Ugh. Everybody throw in a couple of bucks. Jesus Christ, hundreds of people watching. Make it your night to throw in a few bucks. Let's get this thing hammered out so I'm not such a piece of shit. Now we've got Mersh.
Yeah.
Commenting on the Patrick Melton stuff. And this is very interesting, too. By the way, thank you, Stalin, for clipping our show this morning. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, I like those clippers because they do it. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I like that. If they can make, $20 getting $2,000, 2,000 views on a clip, good for them. It's more power to them. But Mersh was talking about, and I'm going to fast forward about 2 minutes in because Mersh does a lot of recapping the Red Bar stuff and things like that. I don't think our audience will care much. But he addresses the Patrick Melton, like the amount of things he said about children.
Yeah.
And just plays them and goes through them. And I think Mersh has a lot of good takes here. This is a very begrudging clip because Mersh is going to begrudgingly compliment me. I'm going to play a Mersh clip on my show and not shit on him and call him a piece of shit. So this is going to be a little bit of a mutual dick-sucking society, which Mersh thinks it's gay and I think it's gay. We're both ashamed of ourselves, so don't worry about that part. Just throw in $5 or $10. Here we go. Mersh talking about Melton. This is the great part about this Melton stuff. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I watch other people rip this guy apart, and then this guy gets mad at me. That's the greatest part about setting Melton on fire lately is that Kiwi Farms, Reddit, Mersh, Win by 2, all these people have just been beating the shit out of him. Mick Buster in our chat, beating the shit out of him. And what does Melton do? He's like, fucking Aaron, I'm going to call a lawyer. Dude, I've been the only one saying allegedly.
Just watching this shit.
Yeah, I'm just watching these people dunk on you. It's fucking hilarious.
And I see him using this cool dono system, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I look it up.
He's talking about the AI speech thing.
And then I realize, oh, there's like text to speech and all this AI donos, but they're all Dabbleverse related. And I was like, no way.
I'm not part of the Dabbleverse.
So I go to the website, and it literally doesn't have a just sign up. Just sign up. It doesn't do that. It has a contact us.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Right, because Melton doesn't want like me using it.
Oh,
He's
so
afraid of me
So
using
it
it.
is something he made?
Yeah. He's afraid of me using it.
I didn't
He's
realize
afraid
it
of
was-
Win by 2 using it. He's afraid of these people using it. Because he doesn't, again, this is such a thin-skinned guy that he doesn't want to get made fun of.
But if he did it, can't anybody else do it? Because I don't find him that talented.
Right. Well, they're not dorky enough with enough time on their hands and not married and living in someone else's basement. So
that's small time. That's baby
Patrick Melton is basically Boner from Growing Pains.
shit. That means that they're not a real company. What's going on here? So I look at supertip.gg or whatever, and I'm like, oh, this is the website where they're all getting, all right. And I go, I'm driving, by the way. I'm on the Sawgrass Expressway, and I'm driving, and I go, this is going to be a Patrick Melton thing, isn't it? So I'm Googling it. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, super tat. I do the who is search on the internet, and it's like Pants Wide Media. And then I look up Pants Wide Media, Las Vegas, Nevada, Patrick. I'm like, yep, it's a Patrick Melton invention.
Hands wide.
All right. So this is a
So now he's going to get into the us stuff. And by the way, you might be hearing in this Mersh clip why I looked into Rumble Studio today.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to contact Rumble and talk to them before I start using Rumble Studio because they're talking about now they're not going to count YouTube or Twitch viewership.
Oh.
And every time you do a live read, it pays per viewer.
Right.
So if we have 1,100 people watching at the time,
Yep.
and it pays a nickel per viewer,
Mm-hmm.
that's a decent little chunk of change. And if we can do 3 or 4 of those per show, we can knock out
Right.
a big chunk of our goal every day.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth doing. I just have to get the okay from Rumble that they'll pay out based on the YouTube and the Facebook and the
Right.
Twitter and all the other platforms that we're streaming from, because YouTube's 70%, 60% of our audience.
Mm-hmm.
So that does count for something. Let's go ahead and now watch Mersh rip Melton a new one.
weird thing where you want to talk about, you know, he A-logs Aaron. Here's my problem with Pat Melton.
And also that cascading and the shittier video quality, that's a Rumble Studio thing too. I'm not okay with that.
It's like Patrick Melton's a guy that bought 10,000 acres of land in the gold rush, right? And he obsessively dug every square acre of that land for 100 years before he finally found a little bit of gold.
And by the way, I'm the
You're
gold.
the gold.
I love that I'm the gold in this situation. I think that's great. I'm the gold in the gold rush.
All of a sudden, everybody's calling him, you know, George Hurst. You know? But the truth is not that Aaron predicted all this shit. I'm not Aaron. I'm sorry. That Patrick predicted all this, or Patrick knew everything about Aaron or all this shit. Patrick was the only one A-logging Aaron like an obsessive, even when there was nothing to. This is
right.
just a clip from him finding nothing. This is him literally bitching that the Steel Tail Morning Show Twitter doesn't have any stuff about his kids on it.
Again.
Oh my God.
Again.
Why?
Mr. Why do people say I'm obsessive about kids? He digs through my Twitter photos so he can see what is he looking for?
Your children.
He wants to see images of children. And guys, wake the fuck up. You don't have to like me. That ship sailed a long time ago if you're an NLO person. But you're hitching your wagons to this guy. And where there's smoke, there's fire. If every time a guy's looking for shit, he's looking for kids, he's a fucking weirdo. Doesn't make him necessarily a PDF, but it makes him a weird fucking creepy guy. There's a guy who sits outside his house and stares at the kids at the bus stop every day.
Yeah.
He may not be a PDF, he may not, but he's a fucking weirdo and he's not a guy you want to be associated with. You can, I mean, maybe Patrick Melton is all of the things people are accusing him of. I don't know. I don't have any proof. I don't have any evidence that that's the case. I do know that he's a weirdo and he's inappropriate and really creepy when it comes to children. And that's not a guy you want to hitch your wagons to. And before you start worrying and getting self-conscious, thinking Patrick Melton is creepy and weird towards kids does not make you like me. So get that out of your head and liberate yourself and realize that you're hitching just because you hate me a bunch, you're hitching your wagons to a guy who's a fucking problem.
There's a whole nother aspect to this too. He's looking at your steel toe Twitter.
Yeah.
Thinking that steel toe Twitter is where he's going to put pictures of his kids.
And I need to
Really?
see pictures of his kids.
But then he can't, even if it's not being creepy, he can't fathom the fact that you don't put pictures of your children
well, we're going to get to
on
that
the
part.
steel toe thing, your business.
We're going to get to that part.
Okay.
Not posting his kids on the internet might be the most advised move that I would ever have given Aaron.
Thank you, Mersh.
You're willing to burn your wife, your kids, Mercado, all your friends, your connections, you're willing to burn it all to the ground.
Rush! Artorias! Rush! Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a complaint? Was that a criticism? Because I took it as
A compliment?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to impress Gino Visconti, who also now doesn't like
Wait, what?
him.
All right, fair enough.
You
I didn't do it
to impress Gino?
I didn't do it to impress Gino, Mersh. I did it to impress Matt. Totally different.
But at least you aren't posting pictures of your kids with identifiable
Thank you.
places that you hang. You know what I mean? I'll give Aaron that much.
Thank you.
But then again, no, I won't.
Come on,
why?
dickhead.
What?
When are we going to mend this fence, Mersh? We used to be okay with each other. We used to joke back and forth, bust each other's balls. And then one day you made Johnny cry, and all of a sudden we can't be acquaintances anymore? Never friends, but why can't we bury this hatchet?
He's being a certain kind of giver right now.
Yeah.
Giving and taking it back.
That hurts my feelings. We're just like you. We're a bunch of marks.
I won't even give Aaron that credit because I guarantee you that his ex-wife probably said, I
Wrong.
swear so much as Christ, if you post the kids frequently enough and something happens, I will take them from you.
Wrong. That was my rule. As soon as we had kids, I said, not putting them on the internet. Absolutely not. That was my thing. I didn't want them on there. We were all wearing our Viking stuff yesterday. We looked fucking rad. So I took a picture of all of us, and I put smiley faces over their heads and put it up on Instagram and Facebook because I thought we looked fucking great for Vikings Day. But, I mean, Patrick going through my Twitter going, where's pictures of his kids? That's not normal human behavior, you guys. That's fucking weird.
King of all Yetis, Patrick literally got every single prediction and or idea that came true about Aaron from Aaron's own chat. Legit.
Right. My own audience told me what a fuck up I was going to be. Not Patrick. Patrick just watched and copied everything the steel toe people did.
Yeah, we all saw it coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it. But this guy is that's a creepy clip of him scrolling somebody's Twitter and being like, where are your kids?
Right.
Why don't you post about your kid? Don't post about your kids. I tell everyone, don't post about your kids. Leave them out of this.
Oh, boy.
So I think what happened was Stalin cut out the cup holder comment.
Oh.
This was when he said that really sexual, fucked up, weird shit about my daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a pig. I mean, a complete sorry excuse for a human being. And I'm glad people are seeing it. It's fucking great to watch him fall apart because of all this. that face is the perfect explanation of watching an episode of Nobody Likes
Who's
Onions.
just shit in the room?
That should be the new logo for Nobody Likes Onions. That is accurate. There you go. Mersh just looking like that. Every time
Fireworks in the background.
Every time Fatso opens his stupid mouth, that should be the response everybody gives.
Oh, that is awesome.
Just that.
Isn't that girl like 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like 11? Like, I know cut the grass, like you were saying, like we make jokes. We all make jokes. And sometimes we swing and we miss. I've said some vile shit sometimes that you go, whoa, buddy. And you're like, all right, I take that. But this is like, come on. That's, how old is this kid? She's doing recitals and shit. Rudy Becca says it's just a bad joke. But again,
there's too many of them. He's done this a lot. And by the way, look at what you're following. Like, what a fat, ugly, disgusting manatee you're following. That is a gross fucking guy. That's your fucking boy? Oh, woof, boys and girls.
we're not.
Imagine you hate me this much. How much do you hate Aaron? I hate Aaron this much.
Yeah.
That I'll look at that as a credible source. I feel bad for all of you. Like, I feel like Raiden. I pity you, sorcerer.
I mean, in their minds, though, they're looking at him going, well, clearly he has nothing else to do. All he does is dig into all the shit on Aaron, because that's why he looks like that. He
looks
hides
like
in a basement and eats shit food and sits in front of a computer and obsesses over you.
Look at how fucking tan I am. I live in Minnesota. Yeah. This guy lives in Nevada. Uh-huh. The home of the sun.
Right.
This is the sun's hometown. This guy lives in UV Ray's home address.
You can go aside for 10
and it looks like
minutes.
you could get his skin wet and rub it off. It's so pasty and flaky looking.
10 fucking minutes a day, he would not look that pale.
His skin is the consistency of Pollock.
Talking about a daughter is 20, a daughter is even 18 or whatever, but like, when you're a 40-something-year-old, like, how would you? Let me ask you something, Rudy Baga. Would you defend me that hard? If I was talking about somebody's like 10, 11, 12-year-old daughter is like, yeah, she's got a cup holder. It's called the full food. It's not like, here's the thing. You can go, it's just a joke, right? Jokes. I'm very racist, for instance.
I love that Stalin has to cut out the swearing so he can monetize the clip. So it goes, I'm very racist, for instance.
My brain goes to a certain, let's put it this way, right? We can all agree that you can base somebody's comedy on where they're, what I always have said as a turn of phrase, where your brain goes first. Right?
Yeah. That's my point.
So why would your brain go there first? Why was that the first?
Yeah.
Like, he's talking about a car with cup holders and you needed to work in that his 10, 11-year-old daughter. What is even the point of that, right?
Yeah. That's weird.
That's my whole point. Is
fucking weird.
I don't know what he is. I don't know what dark shit he's into. I don't. I have no idea. But it's very telling that I put you on tilt so much, that I fuck with your head so much that you say shit like that. Like, that's very telling, like Mersh said, that's the first place you go to. It's weird. It's weird. Hooters Girl with 199 says, I choose you, Matt, to eat it with Aaron. Yeah, she chose you to eat the surströmming with me.
I need a bucket. I may vomit.
Because of fish?
I don't know what kind of fish it is. We will need to see. I don't know what it is.
Because of fucking fish?
How is it prepared?
Honky says there's a WATP clip of Husey asking Melton what's his beef with Steel Toe, and Melton said he was initially a fan of Aaron. Ew, gross, gay. I hope not. And then turned on him and vowed to ruin his life. Ha! I proved that I do that. You don't do that. Also admitted to calling the Minnesota Attorney General. Yeah, so he's like the king of gay ops too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucked up red flags about this guy that you gotta go listen to Win by 2 if you want to hear someone hate my guts. I mean, he's probably the better I don't like Aaron, he's a piece of shit guy than fucking Patrick. Thank you very much to Zach, who sends $10 and says monies. Thank you. Andrew with $5. Thank you very much. So, we're 205 away, guys. We have made absolutely dick tonight. Please throw us a couple of bucks. It's been a fun show, but it's been a rough night. And I like having fun doing these shows. I can't do them for fun, though, unfortunately. I wish I could. I wish I could do shows for fun. I really am jealous of people who get to do their shows for fun. But that'll never be me. Once you've made a living doing shows, and we've been doing it online for 4 years, if I go do something else, I've said this before, I'm not doing it. I'll never do a fucking show ever again. Like, I will just leave that part of me behind. It'll be such a failure that I'll just be like, I'll never do that. That would scar me too much. So, I don't know. 2:05 away from tonight. So, guys, we need chunk plays. We need big shots here because, we're behind. And, if we keep knocking out the goals and we can put some black ink together, we'll catch up from where we were behind. We will. But the goals need to be hit. And we're over $200 away. We got less than an hour left. So if you got a couple of bucks, I know the economy's rough. You got to just throw us a few. Because, again, we need to knock the shit out. And I will admit, because of the way shit's been going, I am sensitive about the money thing. So you guys joke in the chat, that's fine. I'm just not going to read it because I can't handle it. It's the only fucking thing that's annoyed me about this show forever is having to have that fucking goal. I hate it. It fucking grosses me out. I feel like a pig when I mention it. So pretty please, with cherries on top, support the show. 2:05 away for tonight. I wish those goals were optional. They're not. I'm getting sweaty. I'm getting hot. All right, let's move on to some news. If you don't like the drama shit, you don't like the drama shit. That's fine. We're going to move on to non-drama shit now. If you like that and that's where you want the show to stay, pay for it and we'll know where to go. We will follow where the money goes. I don't know how many people are watching right now. I'll go where the money goes, is what I'm saying. Mediaite is getting really weird. You can always tell, like, when Kamala Harris isn't doing well in the polls based on what liberal media outlets are writing about.
Yeah.
Because they get weirder and weirder and more desperate. Like now, Mediaite is talking about this rumor that Haitian migrants are eating cats. And they're now saying that it's like a rumor that's being circulated by the Trump campaign and J.D. Vance and all this other shit. And I have no idea. Like, they're writing these articles like we all know. Like, have you ever heard someone tell a story about like some kind of drama they're involved in? And you have to stop them right in the middle and go, whoa, 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 back up.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's how I feel with this next story.
So you mean that they're not like picking up ducks in parks where there are families around and murdering them and eating them in Springfield, Ohio?
Wait, what?
I've heard that too.
There's a duck thing now?
They eat everything.
The Haitians?
Yes.
Okay, now in fairness,
They just dumped a whole bunch of Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, apparently, is the rumor.
I'm going to defend the Haitians.
Uh-huh.
If I were Haitian, I came from a place where I literally ate dirt sometimes.
Right.
I'd eat everything I could find too, because I assume this could all go away tomorrow.
You know, if I'm not Haitian, though, and I'm living in Springfield, Ohio, and there's just 100,000 Haitians dumped fucking there,
Yeah.
I'm going to be kind of upset that they're going to the parks and eating ducks.
I can understand both sides. Going to the park and like an old man who wants to go feed ducks all of a sudden sees some fucking dark as night Haitian just that's going to be troubling.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fucked up thing to see.
Your daughter's feeding the ducks.
And you'd rather you didn't have your local government and federal government endorsing bringing these people over.
Yeah.
I've never understood that either. The learning curve of coming here from Haiti is just not fair to anybody.
No.
Like, it doesn't benefit anyone. Like, here's my thing about immigration. I think immigration is great if you can show me how it benefits the country.
Yes.
Immigrants from Mexico, I think, have benefited this country greatly.
Yeah.
I think on the whole, they've done great. Immigrants from Somalia, I mean, they've adjusted well, but it took a long fucking time, and it took a lot of resources, and there were a lot of giveaways and a lot of money, and I'm not really sure it helped us. It helped them, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if we benefited from it so much. Latinos, I feel like we've benefited. Europeans, historically, I feel like we've greatly benefited from their immigration, but Haitians? What are Haitians ready to do day one? I mean, really, that won't get us kicked off of YouTube.
Go to the local park and find food.
And eat some ducks. Right. They're good at hunter-gathering.
Yes.
I guess. Paul, thank you very much for the $3 over on PayPal. Holy fuck, every little bit helps, guys. We're 200 away. We're probably more than that, but I'm rounding. I'm rounding at this point. We need to hit. $200 away, 45 minutes left on the clock. Please help out if you can. So now there's a rumor that Haitian migrants are eating not ducks. I know your thing is ducks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
This thing is cats.
Oh, I heard this. Pets, too. They'll round up pets in the neighborhood.
And eat them. Okay.
Yeah.
It spread from Malaysian propagandist to Trump campaign and J.D. Vance. Now, I've never heard Donald Trump claim that, I've never seen him go on stage and go, Haitians are here, folks, and they're eating ducks. I looked at a duck and I saw a Haitian eating it. I said, there's a Haitian eating a duck.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Trump go on stage and go, they're eating our cats, folks. All the cats are being eaten by Haitians. They're bringing these Haitians over by the boatload. They bring them over all over the place. And they eat your pets. Like, I've never seen that rant come out of Donald Trump. But apparently, Mediaite says it is.
Yes.
It's a campaign email that came on Monday, soon after former President Donald Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, also amplified the claims when he shared a clip of himself discussing the issue of Haitian illegal immigrants, whom he accused of draining social services and generally causing chaos in Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah, if you scroll up, it said ducks and geese.
Oh, the email claims, among other alleged crimes, that Haitian immigrants have reportedly been caught decapitating ducks and hunting geese and other livestock in public parks, and even kidnapping residents' pets and eating them.
It's apparently like making it through on Twitter by like residents of the town of that city, but the news is not covering it.
Really?
So supposedly we're hearing about it, this rumor, because there is social media, like X, which the government would love to shut the fuck down, and the media, like real like big news outlets, ignoring it, not existing, not a problem, not there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this is something that the media doesn't want out there.
Yep.
And so now they're like, what, shitting on people who point it out?
Yeah, obviously. They say it's a conspiracy, clearly.
Thank you very much to James for the $5 over on Venmo. We need more of you guys. We really do. 195 away. I don't want to interrupt these stories, but every little drip drab of fucking money, I'm so thankful, and I'm going to stop the show for it, and we need more. We need you guys to throw in. We're fucked, man. I'm sorry to say it that way, but without these goals and with, the role we were on and then the time that it had to be taken off, I'm fucked. Steel Toe Media is in a fucking shitty spot right now. And these goals are the only thing that keep it breathing. So if you're tired of hearing me talk about it, let's throw in, let's get going, because we're 195 away. We don't have a lot of time. So please click one of those PayPal or Streamlabs links. I'm sorry for how fucking obnoxious I am tonight, but I have one of those bad feelings that we're going to get our fucking ass handed to us, and I can't handle getting my ass handed to me. So J.D. Vance then said he added, reports now show that people have had their pets abducted and eaten by people who shouldn't be in this country. Okay, well, let me say this. People's pets getting abducted and eaten is a problem no matter who's doing it.
Yes.
Their legal status in this country does not really bother me. It's more the fact that cats and ducks are being decapitated.
Well, I will say, if they weren't supposed to be here and they shouldn't have been brought in here, you would have never had the chance to do said crime.
Yeah.
So, there's that argument of it.
Look, man, I hate to be controversial. I think eating people's pets is wrong and it's bad. But if you tell me an illegal didn't, or that an illegal did it, I don't go, oh, well, that makes it worse.
No, not
it's
worse.
Still the same. It's still the same level of bad. But all right, I'll hear him out. What's going on with the ducks and the cats and the Haitians? And I don't find it hard to believe that Haitians would eat a cat because where they come from, it's one of the poorest places on earth. So I'd imagine that they'd run down a stray dog or a stray cat, cut its fucking head off without thinking twice, and eat the thing.
These aren't strays.
No, I mean in their country.
Oh, their country, yes.
In their country, they see a dog. They don't care if its rib cage is showing. They're like, there's some meat there.
Yeah.
I'll eat that fucker. So let's take a look.
Chairman Brown, I'd like to ask unanimous consent to submit a letter for the record from the city of Springfield in our state, the southwestern part of our state, which I think highlights a very real example of this particular concern, straight from the horse's mouth itself. And now this
Terrible choice of words.
letter, I want to quote from it. Springfield has seen a surge in population through immigration that has significantly impacted our ability as a community to produce enough housing opportunities for all. Springfield's Haitian population has increased 15 to 20,000 over the last 4 years.
Okay. And here's another conspiracy theory that I completely buy that I don't even think is that much of a conspiracy theory. Ohio, over the last 8 to 12 years, has consistently went from being a swing state to just voting Republican in every presidential election.
Gotcha.
It's just strange to me that every time a state starts to veer further right, an influx of really poor illegals start
Not
to
illegals,
fill
refugees.
that state. Refugees, illegals, the whole deal.
Yeah.
And then Congress comes out with something if the Democrats are in charge where, well, we should make it easier for illegals to have a pathway to citizenship.
Right.
You know? So,
or let's sponsor this program to get refugees from this country here. Not spread them out over the whole country. No, this spot, this city to influence something.
That happens to be very red.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're going to throw a lot of people who would tend to vote blue, people who are getting giveaways and handouts and are very, very poor. We're going to drop them right in this concentrated red area.
Yeah.
And nobody is allowed to notice anything.
Right.
Otherwise, you're a piece of shit.
Yes.
In a community of under 60,000 previous residents, putting a significant strain on our resources and ability to provide ample housing for all of our residents. And end quote there. And Mike.
No objection. So
thank you. In my conversations with folks in Springfield, it's not just housing. They're trying to build 5,000 new housing units, which is a very Herculean task in a town of about 55,000 people. But it's also hospital services, it's school services, there are a whole host of ways in which this immigration problem, I think, is having very real human consequences.
Well, he didn't say anything about the eating the geese and the ducks and the cats in that clip.
So they took that clip and they tried making that into some big thing. Where he's like logically addressing like, hey, our resources in this area are being eaten up by this thing that's happening.
No pun intended.
But like, yeah, that wasn't bad.
Catalano TV with 99 cents. Thank you very much, bud. If you guys could drop in chunk money right now, it'd be fucking huge. I don't have a lot of hope for the rest of the show, so brighten the day a little bit. I'd appreciate it. Ryan the Garbage Man with $1 says, give the Haitians all the pit bulls. Problem solved. Thanks for the buck. And Andrew with $10 over on PayPal. Thank you, buddy. 185 away from tonight. Let's keep going. I would appreciate that number continuing to go down. $5 from James says, for the rally. Thank you, James, for helping us with a rally. We're 180 away from knocking out tonight. And goddamn, man, I hope we do it. It would be really nice if we did. It would raise my fucking spirits for the night. Try erase marker. Adrian's cease and desist letter, someone texts in. Adrian's cease and desist is right up there. Try erase marker is right there.
What about it?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know either.
But thank you very much.
Matt, sell me your shirt. What?
Vince with 444 says, have Joey C call in. Guys, I'm really sorry. I know some of you guys are really into the Dabbleverse shit. I don't know who Joey C is. I know the Dabbleverse people get...
Isn't that Kid Rock's little sidekick that died?
That's Josie. That's a little bit different, but yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to do that to you guys. I don't mean to make you sound dumb or anything like that. I don't know who the fuck that is, and he doesn't seem important, and I feel like my answer is the right one. 175 away from tonight. Keep this fucking rally going. I am starting to maybe get a little bit of hope that we can knock something out tonight. Either big chunk plays or everybody jumping in together and helping knock this thing out. I appreciate it. Thank you, boys and girls. So we've got a few more clips here. Mediaite is digging really, really deep into like making this. I don't know if like the liberal media really wants to do this because all you're going to do is dig into it and to find that it's kind of true.
Yeah.
That there are Haitian immigrants coming here and doing really weird shit that doesn't really assimilate and jive with what we're trying to do. The claim that Haitian immigrants were abducting and consuming pets, particularly cats and ducks, appears to have begun when some right-wing accounts amplified a Fox News report about a local woman, Alexis Talia Farrell. That's a fucking unfortunate name to have for something like this.
Yes.
Was arrested in August for allegedly killing and eating a cat.
Uh-huh.
The disturbing incident where Farrell reportedly stomped on a cat's head before... You ever tried to step on a cat? It's fucking hard, dude.
No, I never have.
I give her a little
have
bit
you?
I fucking hate cats, dude. Tried to curb stomp a cat for a minute. It's fucking hard. But, like, they're jumpy, jittery fuckers. I mean...
Oh, yeah. They're
the
fucking...
fact that she was able to curb stomp a cat to death, I mean, that you deserve to eat that cat. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
If you curb stomp somebody's cat, like cold calling, like you're not tricking
Look
it.
at all the fucking claws and the teeth. Even if you're standing on the tail with one foot and try to... The thing's whipping around
you know
while
what?
it's on the tail. Well,
That's
on the
a
tail,
good
though.
way to do it, though. That's a smart... I never thought of that.
But still, you know how much it can move around while it's still, like, you're on its tail? It can still get at your leg that you're stepping on it with. The fucking claws and teeth it has.
Yeah.
Which cat bites, by the way, they're full of fucking germs. Like, you'll get infected and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cat bites are no joke.
Brazil, they got a lot of R-wording going on in Brazil because of cat piss.
Wait, what?
Yeah. They have that disease that cat piss gives you, and it makes them all, "Ugh," and they R-word more there. The R-word rate is higher in Brazil because they have toxoplasmosis from the cat piss.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a new one on me.
They have a lot of stray cats in Brazil.
Uh-huh.
And they piss, and it goes into the air, and the
Yeah.
men go, and they turn into Bane, and they're just like, "Ugh," and they just fuck women against their will. Because the cat piss, toxoplasmosis. Look it up.
Okay.
Totally true. I'd fucking die by that one.
All right.
Rusty Grammar with $2 says, Aaron, can you unban Citizen M on YouTube? I'm a dumb hick and doesn't know how without his name in the chat. I'll take care of it tonight. Numero uno Josh Denny fan says, Rumble movie nights with Matt coming soon. Each movie night, do votes for the next movie based on money donations. How's this? If we knock out goals on Monday, we'll do a Matt movie night on Tuesdays. I will do that. I'm fucking desperate for business funds. You know, I got to fucking get back in the black here on the steel toe end. It was looking so good for a while there. Then we took about a 1K hit, 1 or 2K hit, and fuck me to death. Oh, well, I just got something from Johnny. I can't do a show tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to read that part.
Yeah.
I'm really stressed out over the stuff with the ex isn't helping. I'm going to need the day. I'll be back Wednesday taking care. Okay.
Well, that's a bummer.
Well, that sucks shit. That she kind of ruined that.
Yeah.
So looks like I'll be doing a show by my lonesome tomorrow. Boys and girls. I hope you're okay with that. 170 away from tonight. Anna Kasparian with $2. I don't think that's the real Anna Kasparian. And why? Wait a minute. Why is a guy named Eso one of my mods? I hope that's not Miso or Eso, the old Shuli producer. What the fuck is going on tonight? I'm headed for a fucking ass kicking tonight at 170 away right now. And now I got an Anna Kasparian fake account and an ESO mod and all kinds of weird shit. Camel Toe with $5 says, honest criticism. I can't wait to read that. Don't complain about money, then say, quote, Rumble Studios may not count all my numbers. Any amount is better than nothing. Just encourage supporters to watch on Rumble. I'd do it. Well, no. The thing with Rumble Studios is if we did the reads, it wouldn't be worth anything, is what I'm saying. Because the money that it would generate would come from it being credited, the YouTube views being credited. What I'm saying is we wouldn't make any money for it, is what I'm saying. I'm not dogging it or anything like that. But thank you, Bobby, for the $5. I appreciate it. 165 away Keep going, guys. That $5 at a time is making a difference. Just keep it going, and let's see if we can hammer this thing out. So then we have the woman arrested for eating the cat. We got Ian Miles Chong posted this. So Mediaite is like tracking this conspiracy theory.
Yep.
The problem is they're trying to dispel it, but the more they keep trying to tell us that this isn't a thing, they just keep posting clips of it happening.
Well, what's the twist of their post? Like, why did they post this?
To show that Republicans are crazy racists and they're just saying all kinds of wild shit about Haitians. But then...
So you post the thing that they're talking about.
So then you post then you post the thing that they're talking about.
I don't get
What
it.
did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Smile for me.
That's racist, dude. You're not allowed to say that to women.
Uh-huh.
Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it?
It's like they're talking to a child.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Did you?
You eat that cat. That cat.
No, why'd you kill it? Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with it.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah,
Raw?
she was.
You called you mean
Is that
Not even cooked?
Is that what broke you?
Well, at least cook your fucking meat. Christ, what is fucking wrong with you? How much of an animal are you?
Again, this is the thing about bringing people here from a place like Haiti, the hungriest
They
place
don't
on
have
earth.
fire in Haiti?
I don't know if they know how to do it yet.
Dude, I watched a video on YouTube. Like, there's in Africa, they made it. They took this big egg from some kind of big fucking bird.
Time out before I let you go on. Are you about to show how backward Haiti is by telling us what Africans are capable of?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's hear it.
Dude, they took this big fucking egg, right?
Yeah.
And they put it in the dirt. And now I know that sounds disgusting, and it has to be. But they buried this egg in the dirt in the fucking desert and cooked it, uncovered it, peeled the layer off that had all the sand on it, and then ate the egg. More advanced than what that lady was doing to that fucking cat.
Yeah, they just
in a backyard.
In Haiti, they're just so happy to have food. They just crack a cat open and just
fucking crack it open and start. How stringy is a raw cat?
I'm sure.
Dude, a raw cat's got to be so fucking stringy.
It's not a good meal.
Oh,
it's not a good meal.
What's the most tender part of a raw cat?
Ass.
The ass.
Definitely cat ass. It's definitely going to be the part.
Is the little thing that makes the purring noise, is that a delicacy?
I think that's just a
Do they
voice
fight
box.
over that? Do they fight over that part?
The tail? Maybe the tail's like jerky.
Do they give the ears to the babies for teething?
Oh, no, they give it to their dogs to fatten them up. And then they eat the dog.
The dogs, the dog's got a little meat.
Right.
You call the Humane Society to see if they'll come pick this cat up. It's just...
The little paw pads are like jelly beans to them.
Yeah. You call the Humane Society for the cat or to pick up the lady? I'm not sure.
Oh, no, the teething... similar to a teething ring, cat's tail.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, if you have a colicky baby.
Yeah, just give it a cat's tail to chew on and get them teeth poking through.
MSO says, Aaron, someone blocked me on YouTube. I did nothing. MSO wouldn't do anything wrong. I hope nobody banned MSO. God, you guys are making work
cats
for me.
got me all worked up tonight.
it's just one of those things where it's like, I tell the mods on YouTube, just the people who are fucking being really retarded and shitting on the show. Like, if you see MSO, you know he's a made man. You don't fucking touch him.
Why are we fucking with MSO?
You don't touch MSO.
We fucked with MSO.
MSO can say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He has carte blanche.
Well, now this is a video of them grabbing ducks.
So now, Mediaite is continuing with this article of fake news about Haitian. It says fake news about Haitian immigrants eating cats spread from a Malaysian propagandist. The Malaysian propagandist they're mentioning is Ian Miles Chong, who's an independent internet reporter.
Yep.
So then Mediaite has all these clips embedded in this article, and the next one is people living in this town in Ohio saying, dude, the Haitians are eating ducks. So Mediaite is sitting there going, these retards in this Ohio town don't know what they're seeing with their own eyes. A lot of liberals have this weird thing where if there's something critical about a group of people, that automatically means it's racist.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it is a criticism meant to make that thing stop.
Right.
Like eating ducks.
I think it's like kind of odd that like a guy like me has to come out from doing what I do on a daily basis to have fun, because I see what's going on in these streets, and I see you guys just sitting up there in them comfy chairs and suits and like And I'm getting out here every day.
You know, usually when someone gets up to make this speech of like, I'm in these streets every day, you're in these comfy suits, they're usually talking about like violence in the street and like shootings and stuff. Not like, yo, you in them comfy seats. I'm in these streets every day, yo. Watch it is eat ducks. It's wild up in these streets, motherfucker. It's on and popping.
Trying to sell my drugs and they say, yo, you're eating ducks.
I'm trying to sling dope on my block, right? And I see a motherfucker just cracking a duck head open and like sucking its spine fluid out and shit. And I'd be like, what the fuck is going on over here? And they be all Haitian and shit, talking French talk at me, calling me voulez-vous coucher avec moi.
This 14 over here needs to buy his fentanyl, and I got to deal with this guy sucking the duck juice out of a duck
That's
neck.
right, man. And I ain't even up in here. Like, I'm trying to sling my shit, and I ain't even up here telling DuckTales woo-woo. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, these Haitians be in here wilding, motherfucker. They ain't here eating duck ribs and shit. Don't get me wrong, man. I treat my lady to duck, roast duck and shit, but they ain't even roasting the shit on me. They just cracking it open, eating the blood. They all look like Dracula, motherfucker, when they come up out of there. Just be eating them ducks.
And I'm broadcasting this, and you guys are just sitting up there in suits or something. Like, I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into... they flipping cars in the middle of the street.
Oh, yeah, apparently they can't drive also.
Well, here's the thing.
Because...
let me defend them on the flipping cars in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
I've also only seen Haitians do that while they click their heels together and go, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. So it's a little different when they do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background.
Uh-oh. The Democrats are like, our pet blacks are becoming aware.
Yeah?
What are we going to do? They're wearing red. This isn't good. They're starting to realize that we're full of shit. This is what happens when you promise people shit for decades and decades and you don't deliver.
Yeah.
California's having this problem. So when you make people dependent on the government and you keep giving them free shit, they're only going to stay loyal to you as long as you stay focused on them. So now black voters who have been voting Democrat are starting to see the Democrats go to these illegals who are taking jobs from black people, who are causing problems in these streets, as this gentleman says, for black people. And black people are starting to go, well, you haven't done anything that you said I would do. I've been voting for you, and now you're bringing these people in and fucking my shit up?
Yeah.
I think I might vote for the other side. And it's going to happen.
Well, and part of the thing, like, with their driving, like, they can manage to scrape up the money to buy a car. They're not insured. They don't know how to drive. Like, the streets are unsafe. Like he said, they're running into everything.
Yeah.
Flipping cars in the middle of the fucking street.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me tonight.
Uh-oh. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me tonight because I'm trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to get some pussy, and then there's I'm trying to set the mood, and some Asian motherfuckers gnawing on a duck like it's The Walking Dead and shit.
This morning
I'm trying to eat pussy. He's in here eating duck. Shit's wild in these streets, motherfucker. You guys ain't do shit about it.
Welfare office that really need something, and it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to like.
That's right, motherfucker. We blacks only want the welfare.
Yeah.
I go down to the welfare office and I see my beautiful brothers and sisters, and then I see Haitians. Oh, fuck that, son. That's all our welfare. Dude, I'm watching this as a non-welfare person
pushing the welfare people to the right.
You're right.
This is putting the welfare people in the Trump camp.
Democrats have gotten so out of whack that welfare recipients are like, yo, these immigrants need to stand on their own 2 feet. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Like we did. Wait,
yeah,
what?
wait.
What?
Hold on. That'd be like I bought the bootstraps, and you ain't pulling shit.
No, he earned them bootstraps.
Yeah, I earned them bootstraps.
Like I'm coming down on the immigrants because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them.
Remember,
videos of this.
Remember, Mediaite posted this to dispel the rumors of the duck thing.
Yeah.
and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get like a task force for the Highway State Patrol, and they look for guns, and they look for dope, and this and that and the fourth. That same people that y'all got riding up and down Limestone doing U-turns, pulling people over for blinkers and pulling people over for like going left to center and like a couple miles over, like y'all can take them same people, the Highway State Patrol, and you can take them in every single one of they silver Chargers and Dodge Durangos, and y'all can take them to Sunset, and y'all can park them right over there, and y'all can teach people how to drive since the Highway State Patrol knows
They're all driving Durangos? Yeah! Yeah, the duckhead is the tender part. Cut the ducky up and feed my kids his heart.
Oh, boy.
I'm in a league of my own when I do shit like that.
Yeah.
Nobody
you
can
are.
put
No,
shit
nobody
together
does.
like that. Yeah, the Haitians eat up all the ducks. I'm trying to sling my dope, and these Haitians don't give a fuck.
so much know so much about traffic laws and know what to do in traffic. They need to, y'all pay them.
Right. Haitians see a bunch of tires, and they just set them on fire instinctively.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing the Somalia Mogadishu thing.
You can go over there and teach these Haitians how to drive because it's getting bro. I'm getting thousands of views on these, and it's going to get bigger, and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to
so
get
why
out
is
here
he
and
complaining? He's making money. He's getting thousands of views.
Right. You're making like 20, 30 bucks a pop. Just film Haitians doing crazy shit. Haitian Weekly.
do something. Y'all making hundreds of $1,000s. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets, and y'all need to go out.
Sir, tell me you've been to county without telling me you've been to county. Y'all need to put on t-shirts and Crocs. Not that that's like a uniform or nothing.
Here and I'm out here before the police is. Like, y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money just to wear a suit and sit in a chair. I think it's
Sir. My tax receipts say you might be doing the same thing.
And I say, he's out there for the police is.
Yeah.
That's because up until now, you were why the police was.
Good thing they's here for once.
I think it's crazy, bro.
I see a Haitian eating a duck head. Here come the cops. I throw all my shit out the window. I'm out product, and here they looking for the Haitian eating the ducks. I'm losing all my shit.
We got to do something, bro. It's kids out here getting hurt. Like, only reason I even went on here and said something about it is because somebody told me they walking from the school and a Haitian almost ran into them. And who is...
That's because they were feasting on... They were plucking duck feathers, getting ready to cook their meal. They almost hit a kid.
Getting paid? Like, how much money is y'all really getting paid, like, to bring them over here? Like, I know it's deeper than
It'd be
this.
funny if one of the councilmen went, a fucking shitload. A lot.
I know. That's where they come from, and that's what they do. That's their country. I don't know what they got going on over there, but they can't do that.
Nothing. They have nothing going on over there.
No.
That's why they're cutting off your ducks' heads. There's nothing going on in that country. That's what we should do. We should take all the people in this Ohio city and pay to have them go to Haiti for a tour. And they'll be like, Jesus fucking Christ. Send them all back. They're not ready for prime time.
No.
Over here, and if y'all just getting paid from it and then y'all ain't doing nothing about it, I think that's super weird, bro. Y'all got to stand on business. Y'all got to really, like, step up. Like, it's lame, bro. Like,
it's lame.
It's lame, bro.
They do need to step up on business.
We're not in idiocracy at all. It's a guy addressing political people. Like, oh, and then the Trump memes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my God, the Trump memes. Dude, there's so many memes of Trump.
Protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio, this one says.
Dude, there was one where, like, the American flag was draped over Trump, and he's holding a fucking cat and a duck, a cat and an eagle, and then a goose is, like, walking next to him.
It's fucking great, dude.
Just make America's pet safe again memes and shit.
So that's so weird when the media tries to go, like, we're going to dispel these ugly rumors.
Yeah.
And we go, oh, yeah? How? By showing you evidence that they exist. It's like, that's weird. It's a little strange to me. But I mean, you know, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Andrew, thank you for another $5 over on PayPal. Crunchy, thank you so much.
Fuck, Crunchy's here.
We need Crunchy tonight, man.
Oh, my God.
We need all the Crunchy we can get tonight because we're getting our ass kicked. Red Fox Mad becoming a member for 28 months. Crunchy with $20 says for Matt claiming to be a savage and not understanding how to cook things in campfire coals.
Wait, when did I say I didn't know how to cook things? I said the Haitians don't know how to cook things. And I said I watched a video of people in Africa doing a thing. It wasn't campfire coals. It was literally the dirt, like sand in the dirt. Anyways, whatever.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
I don't know either.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says with $2 says, please ignore Joey C's phone call. Thanks. All right. Someone's complaining about mods. Doodle says, hey, Aaron, get a hold of your mods. Blocking MLC supporters on YouTube who came from MLC. And Chad isn't good for your brand. Get it together. What did I do with Chad? And don't block MLC. I like MLC supporter. Kevin's always been good to us. He's always been cool to our show. I think our mods might be a little out of control. I got weird shit because, like, I get mods complaining to me on YouTube. They're like, oh, the fucking chat is full of, like, trolls and weirdos and psychopaths. And I'm like, well, then fucking take care of them. But then I get, like, OGs coming to me and going, the fucking weirdo mods on the...
Trump saving some cats from Haitians.
Those are the Haitian...
Told you. Dude, it's endless, the memes.
I'm going to remove that ESO guy. Why would you change your name to ESO, by the way?
Because there's people trying to do gay ops on your YouTube.
When that's the name of a fucking guy on, what's his name? Shuli's shit.
Because
that was
ops.
caught with cheese pizza. Like, that's a weird fucking thing to say. Weird thing to do. Let's see. We want MSO out of the clink. I want this Kat Bellinger out of there too. She's good to us. I like Kat Bellinger. Yeah, what are you guys doing? KG, I like KG. Get KG out of there. Why the fuck is Mikey too?
What the fuck?
God damn, you guys. You guys are fucking up.
Dude, there is something going on in your chat. I'm telling you.
Mad Chatter. I like Mad Chatter too. Just looking through these.
It doesn't tell you who. Yeah, there's no way to find out who did it.
North Idaho Elk Slay. I like North Idaho. Kevin's soundboard is good. I'm just picking out people that I like. Caddy is all right as far as I know. Peter Sky Parker, I've always liked him. Citizen M, he's safe. I got to find MSO. The fucking banning of MSO is too far for me. We don't get rid of our buddy MSO. He's a good man. He's a good boy. That MSO. There's another Citizen M. I'm sure I unbanned the wrong one. Aaron Cartman, I like him. Who the fuck banned him? Malevolent Bystanders, always been cool. Unban him. Where the fuck is MSO?
They don't put it like in an order of any
No,
kind?
there's no discernible order to this shit. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's not alphabetical. It's not in order that they got banned. It's nothing. No. Just a bunch of horse shit.
Well, there we go. I took that MSO guy or that ESO guy's mod away. Guys, we are 145 away from tonight, so we do have a chance. You guys all just got to get in on this. We've got ourselves inside of 150 for tonight. So we've got a fighting shot at this thing. And I do have a surprise at the end of the show.
Ooh.
So whether the end of the show is at 10 o'clock tonight
10
or the show is at 9 o'clock tonight or 9:30
gotcha.
Tonight, whether we do overtime or we don't, I do have a surprise for the end of the show, which is nice. Let's go. So, yeah, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, that you try to dispel a rumor by confirming the rumor. I swear to God.
This is the world we live in now.
Never seen it.
This is how it works.
Crunchy with another 25 over on PayPal. Thank you, Crunchy. Adam with $5 over on Venmo. Hey, guys. There we go. Yeah. 115 away. Now we're getting close. Here we go, guys. A great late rally for the old toe. See, you guys don't like the drama shit? You like us talking about Haitians eating ducks and shit? Throw in money when we're talking about Haitians eating ducks. I'll know to do more of that kind of stuff. Trampling at the Zoo says, now I'm not donating because I want to see the surprise sooner.
It was the Durango song that got him.
Was that it?
Yeah, it had to be.
Doodle says, numero uno, Josh Denny fan. I've never blocked you. Lies. Maybe someone else did. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan is blocked?
It was blocked.
Doodle is Chad's main mod. She's a huge Chad fan. I don't know what game she's playing. Ooh.
Telling you, dude, there's gay ops
Interesting.
going on.
Everybody's on some weird shit tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hooters Girl says, make me a mod. I've been following you since the radio days. I trust Hooters Girl. Famous last words. Fucking. Here we go. Hooters Girl. Add as moderator. Now you guys are fucked because Hooters Girl's going to she's going to make sure everything gets taken care of properly. Thank you guys very much. Aaron, I'm referring to Chad's chat. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, they're saying Doodle comes in peace.
Yeah,
Doodle is
okay.
cool.
All right.
I have no reason to dislike Doodle. I want oodles of Doodle.
Okay.
I like to build up goodwill with new audience members and then crush it with shit like that.
Gotcha.
That's what I like. Crunchy says, tell me you love me, Matt. I live for that flat white ass. You have a rogue mod, a rat. I took care of it. I took care of the rogue mod. And MSO, this will all be cleared up by tomorrow. Don't you worry, buddy.
Crunchy, yes, I love it when you show up in the chat. It's always a good time.
Tarnished Maiden said also, I was blocked too for being an MLC fan. What the fuck? The MLC fans know that I say nothing but nice things about Kevin, right? And that Kevin's always been really nice to me. And that Kevin has been, I don't know if he's been getting my back lately as much as he's just been shitting on a lot of people who shit on me. I don't think Kevin's
so it looks like he's getting your back,
I don't think Kevin or Mersh are going, oh, I want to defend Aaron. In fact, one of the most common things people say when they're shitting on people shitting on me is they go, I'm not defending Aaron.
Right.
And then they fucking destroy so because people will accuse them, you're just running protection from Aaron, so they feel compelled to go, no, fuck that guy, he's gay, but these guys are gayer. I think that's what it is. I think it's just they're gayer than I am is the name of the game. So anyway, guys, 1:15 away from tonight. Let's knock that out. Hey, there's Zach with another $5. We're getting close. Guys, we got 5 minutes until we do the little can rattle rally deal. We're only 110 away. This can be done. You guys can get this fucking done, whether it's on YouTube, Rumble, PayPal, Streamlabs. It's coming down. And we got 10 minutes to knock out 110. We've gone on rushes like that before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Bigot on socialist media says, I'm always on my best behavior. I like this. This is fun. I don't know much about these little dramas and everything else with the little different communities. I'll tell you, like, my favorite communities and my least favorite communities are basically organized by how seriously the people take themselves.
Gotcha.
So, like, to me, the MLC fans don't take themselves too seriously. They tend to have a pretty good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like, every time I go on MLC, I always brace for, like, oh boy, they're going to fucking be terrible and awful. And then the super chats come in and they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they just want to have fun.
They're pretty cool.
Kind of what it is. All right.
Yeah. Chad Buzamok said, Aaron, I was blocked on YouTube also from Rogue Mods. I just unblocked you, I feel like 2 days ago. What the? Numero uno Josh Denny fan says these Dabbleverse people are really dumb. They can't handle hearing any criticism of their favorite shows. Yeah, and like I criticize things without even knowing I'm criticizing them. Like I'll shit on stuff and people will go, you shit on that guy's show yesterday. I'll be like, show me the clip. And they'll show me and I'll be like, I thought I was being nice. That was weird. It's fucked up that I did that. I'm very, very sorry. On tomorrow morning's show, we have Tyreek Hill's complete body cam of his arrest before the Dolphins game.
Yeah. I can't wait for that.
Candace, here's some news. Candace Owens suspended from YouTube over Kanye West interview, and immediately she blamed the Jews. All right. Candace Owens. Oh, my God. So somebody sent me a thing today on BitChute. Not even on YouTube, because you can't find it on YouTube.
Okay.
Somebody sent me something on BitChute. And because we were talking about that historian that Tucker had on.
Yeah.
That was talking about the Nazis and shit, like he wanted Germany to win the war.
Yeah.
And this person goes, Aaron, you got to watch this documentary, and then you'll change your mind on that Daryl Cooper guy. And the name of the documentary was called like Europa, The Last Battle or whatever. And I click on it on BitChute.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and it is just like hardcore, like not digging the Jews at all. At all. Like it is just the Jews are this, the Jews are that. And they're getting after it. And I look at this thing and I'm listening to it. I'm like, wow. And I look, I put my finger on the video player and it says 11 hours and 52 minutes.
Wow.
Because somebody in the YouTube comment section didn't like me trashing this Daryl Cooper guy. So they went, Aaron, you got to watch this Europa The Last Battle documentary. And I start watching it, and this guy is just, I mean, he's getting after it on the Jews. And I'm like, whoa, brother, Jesus Christ. And then I look at how long this is, and it's like, it's a 12-hour long documentary.
That's fucking insane.
And I was like 40 minutes in, and it's all just like, look out for these Jews, man. Like, whoa, it's a ride. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, do you think you could condense your general thesis of how bad the Jews are into like, I'm not asking for much.
You wouldn't think it would take 12 hours.
No. And by the way, I've been watching it. It doesn't. He's hitting you pretty hard right off the bat. It's not like he's pacing himself. You know?
Yeah.
He's on like the Rothschilds and JP Morgan and Jekyll Island and all that stuff. Like he's at 1914. I know we're going to get to Hitler at some point.
Right.
And I'm kind of dreading that moment because I'm like, what the fuck is this guy going to say about Hitler? You know? So I don't know. It's it's a wild ride. I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole thing.
It's a lot to watch.
It's a lot. I'd rather read a book. I mean, not about that.
Right.
I just,
I gave you a couple of those.
Just any book. ESO with $2 says, how much for a wrench? I can't sell wrenches because you've already blocked people that are nice to us.
Yeah, we don't trust you, ESO.
We don't trust you, ESO. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, thank you very much. We thanked Adam for his contribution on Venmo. All right, guys, let's see if we can rattle the cans and do this thing tonight. We've got a chance. We've got a chance to do this. We're $110 away. If you want to contribute some bucks, dude, 10 at a time, we're going to knock this out. So everybody jump in. I've got the Streamlabs. I've got the PayPal links. I've got Steel Toe Media Inc. on Venmo. It's all in the chat. Get in there, throw in a couple of bucks. If you want to throw in via Super Chats or gifted memberships, I like gifted memberships, or Rumble Rants, let's do it, man. I've got some information to give you. We got a lot of news to talk about. Candace Owens blaming the Jews for her getting kicked off of YouTube, which, I'll hear her out. As long as it doesn't take 12 hours, you know. Blukey says, I'm grabbing my wallet right now. All right. I'll jailbreak if we knock out tonight's goal. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'm jailbreaking if we knock out.
Make your mods mad again.
I know. But they've made me mad tonight. So we knock out this $110 that we're short right now. We're jailbreaking everybody. Cheeseburger Pie with $2 says, does this help? I went digging in the couch. If everybody digs in the couch, yeah, it all helps. So let's get in there and drop 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whatever, and knock it out, and we'll jailbreak tonight over on YouTube. $110 away, guys. We have 4 minutes left, and these goals need to be hit nowadays because we're behind by quite a bit. We need to knock out goals for about a month or two, and we'll be able to catch up. $2 from ESO says, jailbreak for mod. No. We'll break the jail. Bigot on Socialist Media says $20 for unblocks if you're not a made man. Yeah, if you're blocked right now and you throw us $20, I'll unblock you. Why the hell not? I like it. If you're blocked on YouTube, go over to Rumble, go over to PayPal, go over to whatever. Give me your name. I'll knock it out. Crunchy kicking our ass tonight.
Damn.
Thank you very much, Crunchy. Another 25 coming from her. All right, guys, $85 away. Chad Buzamok says, yeah, fuck paying it off to unban. Your shit mods will just reban in a second. You have to fix the problem. I did. I knocked out, I got rid of the guy who was...
ESO.
Yeah, blocking people for no fucking reason.
ESO was being stupid.
All right, guys, 3 minutes to go. And 85 bucks away. This can be done. Thank you very much. Another $5 from Adam. He says, jailbreak. Here we go. 80 bucks away. It can be knocked out. 2.5 minutes left. $80 left. Get in there. Throw in a couple of bucks. We can do this thing tonight. I have a big announcement at the end of the show. Well, not a big announcement. I have an interesting announcement at the end of the show.
All right.
80 bucks away.
We all like announcements.
Yeah.
Gossipy stuff or
Gossip.
just-
No. It's good stuff.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Good.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Everybody throw in.
Matadors, fucking rise.
Matadors, let's do it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. 80 bucks away. We get inside of 50. We got to do it on credit. And you get an extra half hour to knock it out. Let's do this thing. 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. About 2 minutes left. Click one of those links. You see them in the chat. There's no excuse. Chad Buzamok says, what else can we get you to do for money? 20 jumping jacks now? You can get me to do anything for money at this point. As you can tell, I'm very desperate. So if you ever wanted anything from me, now's the time. And by the by, if we knock out the goal tonight, jailbreak.
Yeah.
Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, come on, mods, let's go. $20 over the goal to stop the jailbreak. Wait, what?
What?
Now we're making up rules? $75 away. Get it done. Make it hurt. 75 bucks left. We've got a minute to go. Help us knock it out. Help Steel Toe stay alive. I really, 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 really want to knock this out. Rusty Grammer says, no way. You jailbreak, I'm done. Fuck that shit. Don't be a liberal. Jesus. I'm just trying to fucking keep my show on the air. That's all. That's all. I'm just trying to keep my fucking show on
Here's how you got to do it, Rusty.
$5 from Jacob. Thank you very much. I'll read that comment in a little bit. We're 70 bucks away. Guys, we need chunks. We need chunks right now because we got 30 seconds. Hold that thought.
I am.
30 seconds to go. We get inside of 50. We can keep this thing going, and we can have an extra 30 minutes to knock out tonight's goal. Get in there, guys. Help me out. Make Steel Toe a successful thing. Well, at least a thing where we can beg and make enough money to keep it going. I really appreciate it. All right, 10 seconds left. Motherfucker. God damn it, 70 bucks. Well, my announcement's going to help this a little bit.
So
70 bucks away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to hit the goals. It's getting tougher and tougher. I think oh shit, Hooters girl with $50. God damn, says your announcement best be that you're buying surströmming for you and Matt, motherfucker. That's 50. We take 35 out of that. 35 bucks away from tonight's goal at the buzzer. We get to do 30 minutes of overtime on credit. Now, here was the announcement.
Yeah.
MSO says, Aaron, you can't fuck people and then ask for money. I'm not fucking anybody. Some asshole mod banned you. I'm going to get you unbanned. Everyone just fucking relax. One thing I can't handle about the internet, the spurgery.
Yeah.
Gets a little out of control.
And for Rusty, just remember who needs to be banned. We all know who the culprit, well, all the mods do. They know who the problems are. Just go fucking put them back.
I'm going to thin out the mods a little bit, though. Like, Johnny doesn't need to be a mod. He's on the show.
Yeah.
Kraken Slappin', Swab Banana, Yule Gibbons, Need Trump, Yags,
Only
Hooters
go with
Girl.
the good ones.
I don't know this person. I don't know Puddin' Toot.
Yep.
And if I fuck you over and you think you should be a mod, then contact me and I'm sorry. I don't know this guy. These guys are all good. Cockdiff? Yeah, Cockdiff's cool. All these guys are good. All these guys are good. Like them. He comes in every once in a while. These guys are all good. Brown Candy, do we see them anymore?
I don't know who that is.
I haven't seen Brown Candy in a while. All right. Mr. Approachable Restream Bot. No, not necessary. All of these people, OGs, good folk. like all of these people. Freaky Deaky, Sir K, Sage Retard, Sid Seraph. Okay, I've trimmed out a few mods, but most of them are good. Now let's see if we can find MSO in this butt fuckery of a block list.
Yeah, you kind of got to get them unblocked.
By the way, $35 away from tonight. You guys are really close. You always find a way to get it done, don't you? I appreciate that. Stuttering John's fingernails. I thought he was cool. I'm unblocking him. It could be a mistake, but MSO. I don't see you on the list. You're not on the list, sir.
Not yet, anyways. I haven't.
There was somebody who got banned today that I was not okay with because he was being cool and funny.
I thought you already undid him.
Oh, you're right. I did.
Yeah, you were in here once before.
I don't see MSO on here, buddy.
I haven't come up with him yet either. I'm looking. Why can't you just search? Why do they make it so
I know.
difficult?
I hate that. I fucking hate. Adam, wait, this guy like gives us
terrible.
money all the time. We're unblocking him.
Yeah, if he's shitting on you
guys,
and giving money, you got to let him
You guys
shit
have
and give
blocked
money.
some people that really don't deserve it.
That's what I'm telling you. There's some weird shit going on. I didn't see MSO.
No, MSO wasn't on there.
I don't know what MSO is talking about on YouTube because.
Well, I'll give it some time.
Yeah, well, I guess it could be an update thing.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, please unmod Stevie Lou for $1. I don't know. Blue Sky says, ban the blackies. Wrong room. Wrong room, buddy. ESO with $2 says, I'll still support you from the back end. Thank you. I appreciate your back end support. It's very important.
He's getting your back end.
That's troubling. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you very much, buddy. $30 away from knocking out tonight's goal. Thank you guys very much again for your generosity. Tomorrow we're going to do a debate stream, and you have to eat surströmming. So that's just the way she goes. Oh, my goodness. Crunchy with $75 says, do not jailbreak. We got you. Shut up and say you love women more than men, baby. For $75, I'll say whatever you want me to say. Goal knocked out for tonight.
God damn, Crunchy.
$45 ahead for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Now I can give you guys my announcement.
Ah, yes.
So,
the announcement.
Apparently, I never turned on like a payment system for Kick back when we were streaming on Kick.
Yeah.
And apparently we got a bunch of memberships on Kick.
Oh.
Not a bunch, but we got some memberships on Kick. But it never paid out.
Right.
So then yesterday, it paid out. I found this out this morning after the morning show. It paid out like $120.
Oh. And
I was like, well, I can do one of two things. I can hoard that, kind of help build back up, you know? That gets us like 10, 20% of the way to, what we got fucked over by.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad. Or I could give the audience a break. And we could just put that towards the goal. Now, here was my thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say we can all put it towards tonight if we fuck up and fail.
Right.
Or I can just give it to each show this week a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
And kind of do it that way. So if we miss a goal, I could use it to bail us out.
Right.
But what I'd like to do is maybe like $30, $40 a show.
Yep.
Just kind of throw it in there. So that was, if we were going to blow it tonight, I was going to use that and say, we're not going to do overtime, but we got this little something here.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So very awesome. Great. I appreciate it. Very cool. Thank you, Crunchy, for being great. Again, we're $45 into tomorrow morning's goal. Anything you guys throw in from here on out tonight goes towards tomorrow morning. So thank you very much for that. Let's go to Jacob on Venmo. He gave us $5. He says, hearing Melton rationalize AICP was disgusting. This guy calls you a loser, but orbits you like the moon. That means he's a bigger loser by default. Well, I can't disagree with that.
He is as big as a moon.
I mean, right, and he does have his own orbit.
Yes.
So I don't know why he needs to bother with mine. Thank you. McBuster says, imagine how cool it would be if you were more vigilant with vetting your mods. I think we got rid of all the bad eggs.
You got a good fucking start. If not,
You saw the names that I kept on there. Those guys are all.
Uh-huh.
I can vouch for those guys, for sure.
Yeah, you booted some fucking questionable and unknowns.
Not necessarily questionable and unknowns, just names you don't see very often.
Okay,
You know?
that too.
Let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, I want to do the Trump Paul Pelosi thing.
Okay.
And then we can do the Candace Owens blaming the Jews for her being off of YouTube. Because I know you're supposed to be like really offended and you're supposed to be upset. Like if you're going to be a proper media member, you got to get all pissy about like when people say, oh, the Jews got me kicked off of YouTube. But whenever I hear someone talk about that, I don't get offended or I don't get like, yeah, fucking get them, Candace.
Right. Yep.
Whenever someone says I got kicked off of YouTube and blames the Jews, I just go like this. The floor is yours. Tell me more. Like I want to hear about it. Like this sounds interesting. I wish that wasn't a thought crime now. Because the thought crimes that I commit are like they're thought crimes of just being interested. They're not thought crimes of being on anyone's side or being against anyone.
No.
It's just, that sounds fascinating. Tell me more.
And you're in trouble.
Right. And then you're in trouble. And I'm just like, if someone goes, I got suspended for my Kanye interview and it's the Jews' fault. I go, I got to hear this. You know, how does that not catch your attention?
Yeah.
A black lady screaming about the Jews. I immediately go,
You're it's almost down to whose YouTube channel was it on when you clicked it to watch it? Is it like an MSNBC thing and you click that? You're not in trouble. Some right-wing channel? Ah, you're in trouble now.
right. Yeah, exactly. And it's,
Yeah.
whose thoughts are being enforced.
Right. Where are you watching it? What's the intent behind the watch? They can get it all figured out now. They can put you in a box based on who you're clicking on to watch the same fucking thing.
And what's offensive, they call it the Overton window. What's offensive and what's okay is dictated by this group of people. No, Candace, I didn't say the Jews. Is dictated by this group of people. And they get, like, who put you in charge that you get to decide? Like, I've always thought about that. Like, let's take abortion, for example. Half this country feels like abortion is the murder of a baby. That's remarkably offensive to them. So why isn't advocating for abortion looked at as offensive, terrible, hate speech, whatever? Because the whole premise of hate speech and people getting trouble for saying things is that they've upset people or they've offended people. Well, then we have to do that for everybody. Everybody who's upset or offended about something, don't they have to be protected too? Or is it just this group of people decides what's valid offense and what's not valid?
Yeah, it's that. There's a narrative that there's a certain group trying to push, so that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I want to do this Trump Paul Pelosi thing.
Yeah.
Because this is, this is another thing that the media is freaking the fuck out about. And it's one of those things where the media is out of touch and they don't understand that we think this shit is funny too. Like the media will sometimes throw stuff at us like, did you hear the thing Trump said? And then we go, no, why don't you tell us? And they're like, he said this. And we go, that's fucking hilarious. Like, you know what? A great example, the Haitians.
Yeah.
They're like, they said that the Haitians are eating ducks and cats.
Here's videos of the Haitians eating ducks and cats.
And I'm like, wow, that's fucking wild. And then
you're proving you're, And
then you go, that's fucking wild. And the media goes, yeah, it's wild that they're saying that. I'm like, no, it's wild that Haitian's eating a fucking duck. Like, that's,
you're proving their point, not your point.
So Trump was making jokes about Paul Pelosi nearly being bludgeoned to death with a hammer. And they were like, they put this up on Mediaite and they show the clip. And they're like, can you believe he did this? And I'm like,
yeah.
This is where that media bubble comes in. And I go, you guys understand, the people of America hate the Pelosi's. Like, we despise them. And we're all pretty sure that Paul Pelosi was fucking that guy who beat him with the hammer.
Yeah. Oh, we all are.
We're all pretty sure that that was some homeless fucking vagrant that was peddling his ass to Paul Pelosi, because Paul Pelosi, in my opinion, is probably a closeted homosexual who just does the day trading for his wife, the insider trading moves for his wife. And by the way, any of you who think that they're actually working to ban all that insider trading shit in Congress, stop.
Never.
So let's hear.
What?
We'll be the judge
Yeah.
of Donald Trump and whether or not this is a tasteless joke or fucking hysterical.
Okay.
Or both. By the way, has it reeked like dog ass down here tonight?
No.
Okay, good. Then they're not smelly at all. I've just been cutting one after the other.
I haven't noticed a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I've just been dropping ass the entire night.
Thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I feel lucky that your ass don't stink tonight.
It's not a stank ass. What can I tell you?
Nah.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know why it needed to be said. But now everybody knows.
But it was said.
It was.
It was said. All right, let's check out this Trump clip, him talking about Paul Pelosi. Again, Trump talking about Paul Pelosi, I see as comedy gold. I don't understand why I'm supposed to be offended by this.
Trump, it is. During his speech to police officers.
Why is that?
Police officers.
God, these two have aged since they got married to each other. Why do women
They're
find it?
husband and wife?
Oh, yeah. He left his wife to be with her. And I think she left her husband. And he stopped being a Republican.
Did they? Wait, what?
Yeah, he was a Republican. Now he's like
Pussy
a total
was that good?
Yeah. Well, her dad runs the world.
Oh.
Yeah, her dad's the head of like the Trilateral Commission and shit.
But at that point, it doesn't matter what political party you are. You're just on top of the world.
Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Yeah, he's just a made man.
Oh, by the way.
What?
I'm going to end up quoting this fucking documentary. This is going to be a problem. I was watching this documentary. And did this guy lie in the documentary? I'm starting to think this guy.
It happens.
I think he lied.
They lie. They get things wrong.
Yeah.
What?
I think this guy fucking lied.
What were you going to lie about to us?
He said that Karl Marx's name was like a super Jewish name, and it's not. He was born Karl Marx.
Oh.
This guy fucking lied to me.
The fuck?
The documentary that's basically called IHateJews.net lied to me. I'm starting to think that Jew documentary a guy sent me is total horseshit. Citizen M with an interesting question. He says, how much to make me a mod? You know, I've never gone cloak and dagger and never would. God bless the no-nonsense blue-collar audience of Steel Toe. Citizen M is a mod?
That seems weird.
I don't know. I do need to look up one thing, though. Zbigniew Brzezinski. Let's see. It doesn't say. Polish diplomat. 80. Wait, he's dead? He died 7 years ago?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so the Brzezinskis are Jewish. Okay, I was just looking that up. I was just checking to see. It's always a coincidence when it happens, but I had to know. All right, let's go back to this Trump clip. It's MSNBC introducing it, so obviously it's probably hysterical horseshit.
Again, making light of the attack on Nancy Pelosi's husband.
Kamala Harris and the radical liberals force anarchy on the American people while they live in safety, in many cases behind walls. You know that? Nancy Pelosi has a big wall wrapped around her house. Of course, it didn't help too much with the problem she had, did it? But she had a big wall,
They're laughing.
Yeah.
That line killed.
By the way, why is MSNBC's audio buzzing?
Right? That is weird.
Yeah.
Wall wrapped around her house.
And he gets laughs from the audience.
Yeah. MSNBC has to acknowledge that part instead of being... Well, that's where the media bubble comes in. You understand. MSNBC and the media need to understand one thing. We hate you guys. We do. The American people despise you. We don't trust you. We think you're shit. We think that Nancy Pelosi is evil and shitty and terrible. So we don't have sympathy for you people when people make jokes about you, when people shit on you. Because you know what you get to do? Brainwash people. Have an actual impact on the words people are allowed to use and the things they're allowed to say in polite society. So if all we get in return is we get to shit on you and make fun of you, we'll take it. And you'll take it. And we'll laugh at you. And when you guys go, can you believe that he made fun of Nancy Pelosi's husband getting hit with the hammer? That's hilarious to us. You just heard the cops laughing about it. They think it's funny.
Yep. Look at her stink face you paused it on, by the way.
She never stops with the stink face. I just believe that Joe Scarborough also cuts gassers all show long, and she's just smelling
that's the
them.
face she makes when he tries to come on to her.
Or come on her.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah, that gets him off right there.
God, not the face again. Oh, you fucking Republican weirdo. Christ. But, like, we hate you guys. You suck. You lie to us all the fucking time. And we find it funny that Paul Pelosi got hit in the head with a hammer by his gay lover.
Yep.
We think that's funny. Fucking deal with it.
About the problem she had? When her husband was home invaded and beat over the...
More like
something was invaded.
Yeah, more like butthole invaded. It wasn't a home invasion, lady.
No.
She let the guy in. Or he let the guy in. They were fucking. I believe that.
Yeah.
Maybe not that night.
Wasn't he like shirtless or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
weird.
really gay.
It's weird.
Yeah.
the head with a hammer
They beat the
and
hell
was
out of him.
severely injured.
And then a lot of people in the mainstream media started spreading lies quietly on the phone, trying to follow stories about
Mainstream media.
if there
Man,
was some conspiracy there and if he knew his attacker. It really.
Oh, so even Joe Scarborough's like, there were mainstream media people kind of following he's talking about the gay thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You know what that means, by the way? That it's true.
Yeah.
Mainstream
Absolutely.
media people going, did he know this guy?
Mainstream media. By the way, mainstream media. There's only one mainstream media network they don't like.
Fox News.
They didn't just say then Fox News or like a certain portion of the main. He just said mainstream media.
Yeah. They meant Fox.
Well, no,
into the gay
they're
shit.
referring all like they didn't.
I see
weren't
what
specific.
you're saying. Yeah. They would say Fox if they meant Fox.
Yeah, they would.
Really is just absolutely sick. The sickest part is, of course, that Donald Trump goes around and mocks and ridicules Nancy Pelosi's husband, who got the hell beat out of him into inches of his life. And he thinks that's funny.
I think it's funny.
Don't
I hate
fuck,
you.
Don't fuck homeless gay man. Like
I hate you people.
Yeah.
Like, you people have ruined this country, and you continue to try to butt fuck it from the inside. So, yeah, fuck you. Paul Pelosi is engaged in enough insider trading to make Martha Stewart blush. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Fuck you guys. You suck. We don't like you. Yeah, Jay Fish says, what happened to your intern, Joe? You know about Joe Scarborough's intern disappeared?
No.
Yeah, nobody knows what happened.
Oh.
Nobody knows what happened.
Just disappeared.
Like
gone?
Now you see her, now you don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Taste Fairy Ielto says he was a San Francisco nudist who lived in a commune who MSNBC desperately tried to convince us was totally MAGA. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, we don't like you guys. So we're not going to feel sorry for you. And you have fleeced the American people. You have stolen from the American people. You've fucked over people's 401ks with your insider trading. You've destroyed this country with your shitty ideas. You fleeced it so you could enrich yourselves while leaving everyone else with higher prices and inflation. And then you want us to feel bad for you? One of your husbands gets hit in the head with his gay lover with a hammer. Do you know what a lot of people would like to do to get change in this country? I mean,
I think you kind of just explained part of it.
Take her easy. Take her easy. So let's get to this Candace Owens thing before we've got to run tonight. Candace Owens suspended from YouTube over Kanye West interview. She immediately blames Zionists. Now, Zionists are Jews. It's not exactly it's a thin veil that she's wearing. Candace Owens announced on X today that she was suspended from YouTube for a week following a recent interview with listen to Mediaite. They're becoming my favorite news organization because of how blatantly biased they are. Following her recent interview with anti-Semitic rapper Kanye West. Because when I think of Kanye, that's the first thing I think. Not like one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Right.
Entrepreneur, everything. I mean, you got to get the he hates Jews thing in there. All right, I'm going to do a Google search I shouldn't do right now.
Oh, boy.
Who owns Mediaite? Founded by Dan Abrams. All right. Dan. Motherfucker. Every goddamn cock-sucking fucking time.
All of them.
Every time.
All of them.
And when I Google it, I'm like, I want to be crazy this time.
Yeah.
I want to be nuts. I don't want to know this shit.
I was waiting for it. I'm like,
But
nope, not gonna. Oh fuck. God damn,
Oh
it
my
is. It is.
God. MSO, that's not what I'm saying. But I mean, that is what I'm saying. Motherfucker. It's like every time one of these people criticizes Israel or says anything about Jews, ever. And by the way, Jews will be some of the people who will tell you what's wrong with black people, what's wrong with this group, what's wrong with that group.
Mm-hmm.
And then the minute you fucking say a word about them for the rest of your life, the describer next to your name, anti-Semitic.
Yep.
Fuck, man. So, anti-Semitic rapper Kanye West, which YouTube said platformed anti-Semitic claims that Jewish people control the media.
Well,
I mean, look, if you don't want people to think that you control the media, stop deleting people when they say you run the media.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, when someone goes, the Jews are running the media, don't be a Jew and go, kick them out of talking about the media.
No.
It's like the Gary Oldman thing. My favorite story, when Gary Oldman said, Jews are not a big part of the population, but they seem to be a huge chunk of management and getting movies made in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get movies made or anything, if you're not nice to the Jews. And Hollywood said, Gary Oldman, that's not true. Jewish people in Hollywood went, that's not true, Gary Oldman. You take that back or we're not putting you in movies anymore.
Wait. Again, you are proving the point of the person who is saying the thing. Stop.
If Candace Owens and Kanye West just said what they said, and the people who run the media just went, free speech, let them say what they want. Yeah. It would go a long way to dispel what they're saying.
Right, just brush up. Look at these crazy fucking assholes.
Right.
So all you have to do.
When YouTube, who has been, we've known about, who's running YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
When YouTube, when Candace Owens and Kanye West go, these people control the media. And then those same people go, no, we don't. We're kicking you off the media. That doesn't help you.
No.
That doesn't benefit you. Because now people are just going to look at it and go, wait a minute, hold on. I wasn't really.
But you know what, though? It doesn't matter. You know why?
Why?
Because they're in control.
Don't fucking. Would you stop?
You've been yelling. Sorry.
I'm trying to say that I'm trying to help these people.
Oh.
A little bit. Oh, man. Jfish says, I'm noticing some noticing. I don't want to notice. I want to do my Google searches one time and have them go, grew up in a Catholic family in New York City. Cool. Grew up Lutheran in Iowa. Great. But every fucking time. Yeah, Nana's Clan says, thank God Matt was here to underline that last point for us. Thank you, buddy. So, Numero Uno Josh Denny fan says, Aaron is taking the wild stance that Kanye West isn't anti-Semitic. That's not what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is, it's interesting that that's literally the first descriptor they use of him, when that's not what he's most known for. That's all. I just find it interesting that they got to get that part out there first.
Trying to make him known for that. That's all.
So here's what Candace Owens said about the suspension on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
There will be no show today or at all this week. That's because YouTube has issued me a strike and a 1-week suspension for my sit-down with Kanye. They also removed the interview as hate speech, as it was mass reported by Zionists. Their tactics never change. Fuck. Candace Owens getting after
what
it.
was... I don't know, whatever. You sit down and talk to a guy, and it's just, no, fuck you, taking it all down.
Yeah.
What?
Because enough people complained. Which is kind of how the world works, too, though. Like, if you bitch and moan enough, people will get shit taken down. But she's one of those people who, she gets banned from something for saying something, and she just doubles down and says it right back again.
Yeah.
There is something about that I respect. Yeah. I've never been a big Candace Owens fan. I'm still not a big Candace Owens fan. I think she's...
No, but I can respect that part.
Yeah, I think she's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And also, she got her start with, like, some fucking doxing app of people who were saying mean things about people on the internet.
Oh.
So, kind of fucking hate her for that. But, Yeah, come on, Matt. You made that bit with that tag. Don't let Aaron dismiss it. Trying to rile him up into saying something else. MSO says, yeah, so you got rid of some mods, but people are, I'm still banned. I know, I'm trying to find you. We looked for you.
I looked tentatively as he scrolled through that fucking list. I didn't see you.
Yeah, we couldn't find you, buddy. I'm going to look for you. I'm not going to stop looking for you, MSO. We're going to take a look. I promise. Owens posted shortly after that YouTube had also demonetized her account, which has 2.4 million followers.
Oof.
That was her first strike, and they demonetized her.
Again. You want to go that hard to try to...
She said, we all know exactly who is behind this and why, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-hoo. I don't know, man. It just seems weird. Like, I feel like the days of just getting rid of people because they're saying things you don't like, I feel like that day's coming to an end. Because I feel like with all this, like with all the exposure the internet gives people, they're going to start seeing that and go, wait a minute. You just fucking kick that person out for saying something?
Right.
That's fucked up. I may not like what that person said, but I certainly don't like the idea that you can just kick them off of shit because they said it.
Right.
I hope that's the way it goes, but I've been so wrong before. And I've stopped giving up hope that there's going to be some great social turnaround in this country.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just want the march to our death to be slow. You know?
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. That's
Ride it
what I'm
out
at.
for a while. I mean,
yeah, I just want to maybe live off the scraps for a little bit. My kids live off the scraps. I've said before, my grandkids, I can't really root for them too much because I don't think there's a lot of hope.
Right.
But I think my kids and I can make it to the finish line before it just turns into the fall of the Roman Empire. That's the best case scenario that I'm hoping for. All right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. Matt, we made it. We did it.
Fuck yeah, we did.
And because of Crunchy, we got about $50 into tomorrow morning.
Nice.
And we got about $130 in the reserves.
On reserve, yeah.
And I want to use that throughout the week. I think that could be pretty cool. So thank you guys very much for all of your contributions. Outside of Crunchy being incredibly generous and Hooters Girl with $50, it was all small contributions.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. It's going to be a solo show. Johnny needs a day. Take it easy. Talk to you later.